All right, you savages, let's do this. Time has expired, and of course, the
Time is
guest
now?
gets up and leaves.
Are we actually on time? Hey, we're on time-ish. He has 30 seconds to get here. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
Oh, mercy, that's great.
What is going on? How are you doing today?
Hey, this is. Oh, look at that! Look at that logo. Hang on, let me change that logo.
Oh yeah, Elder Hill is still here. This is so funny. Every time we get a new guest, the other guest seems to like persist somehow. You know,
By.
it just doesn't go away.
There it is.
Just always still here. We should keep Elder Hill staying there and then change it to twitch.tv/puzzlesbigfoot. And then people will be like,
Who's this? Who is this?
I don't even know. This is Elder Hill's thing, but it says Puzzles Bigfoot.
No, I changed. I changed the address, but didn't change the deal. So
that's fine. You did half the work. It's okay.
I did half the work. That is.
Larry, how you doing today?
That's good for a fail. Is he in? Is he muted? Hey, he's muted.
Yeah, Discord.
Whoops.
Okay.
I'm doing well.
Full-time dream.
Well, this is a little out of my usual my usual thing here.
Awesome.
When's the last time you muted yourself on stream?
Exactly one night ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You have exactly 24 hours ago. This time right now.
Pretty much live on time on point. Can be free charge. We're actually live. Worldwide interwebs. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. 63rd live edition to the long time coming. I anticipate I'm going to do something about you program. Underappreciated. The on program featuring Nick Stan, opinion commentators, William Bishop, Blake Evers, Steve Full, Meteor Moderators, third round draft coordinator. 3 people, 2 attempts, 1 dream.
I think it's supplemented a lot.
Broadcasting finest train right. You look at my you look at my back, my core. You can tell. I lift.
You can tell I'm supplemented?
Enough about you is Grim Phoenix presentation. You tuned by 2 and available from every coast end now. Ladies and gentlemen, Dashing Dancer, Pants, Spencer, Pope with Hope, Newbie YouTube, Cap Cool Head, GGVD's partner, special extraordinaire, 3-time world record holder, maybe more.
Maybe more. We don't even know at this point.
We don't even know. He's got some time. He's got some time behind the wheel.
What is that? What's going on, everybody? How you doing?
Mr. William Bishop.
Good to see you all. Larry, it's great to have you.
It's good to be here.
Clowntown, it's good to be here for episode 62.
63.
I know.
I
started off with me. I hit me. Cascade, how you doing today? It's good to see you.
Oh.
Tell us a little bit about yourself so the guests can know who you are. What do you do?
Good for you.
Not that one.
Good for you.
Not that one. There's no burn. Hang on.
Keep it short and sweet, because remember, this is enough about you. We can interrupt it at any time.
There.
Man, that's such a good one. This was my best one. It's my favorite. Max Cool, how you doing? Larry, you got to punch in here. Okay, this is gonna be one of those shows. You really got to be like, I gotta talk. Let me talk.
Yeah.
Love Super Villain Joe. Thanks for the follow.
Larry, introduce yourself, Mike.
I'm No Way Larry. Getting over a cold.
You got a cold? What happened?
Well,
sick?
Throttle up.
Yeah, both my roommates got sick. My boss at my day job got sick. It's just going around.
So that's the thing. Are you the carrier then? But you're not obviously not asymptomatic, so maybe you're not the carrier.
He's patient zero.
Yeah, he's patient zero. Though. Everyone around me I feel fine. I don't know what I don't understand.
I was the last one to get it.
So yeah, I guess you can't be patient zero. Or your incubation time was like really high compared to. Just next time this happens, remember to stop the zombie apocalypse. You have to end your own life.
Well,
it's just good science.
It's just good science. It's just this is how it works. What's up, you
guys? Fair enough.
No.
Yeah.
Incorrect response. Yeah. Okay.
Someone does this
for the greiter good.
Danger.
That means you need to end your own life right now.
We're dead already.
Right here.
Wow. No, don't do that. Absolutely don't do that. Larry, how did you get your name for streaming, actually?
It is a long, boring story.
Yeah,
but,
tell us. Tell us so I can interrupt it.
Okay, so back when I was just a little kid.
The wee babby?
Yes. There was a comic book series. Ironically, it was named The Badger.
Wow, that is ironic.
It's about a crazy Vietnam War vet who.
Wow, named The Badger? Sweet, I gotta read this.
Yeah, he's
Vietnam War vet, Clowntown. Don't point at me.
But he's a little off his rocker.
Yeah, I'm loving this by the minute.
He has a tendency to refer to people as Larry. just as like a placeholder thing.
I don't remember your name or Larry now. Rats.
So yeah, that's it was just a line from the comic, and it's just a username I've had for more than a decade. So it was easy to implement, and for branding, having a name that's just one word, one thing that's not like a bunch of letters afterwards and
zeros in it,
or zeros.
Yeah.
Just happenstance zeros instead of it.
Yeah, it was convenient.
Okay, sure, yeah. So that's usually how a lot of people get their nickname. They were like, I had this username for a while, and that's what I do for a living now. That's me. I was Badger before I was Badger, and it really was like, okay, I'm used to being called Badger. Let me be the video game Badger. So one, there's no letters, there's no letters in it. There's no letters, no numbers in it. It's just underscore, underscore. That's all it is. It's usually how it ends up. It turns out that way a lot of times. You roll into your branding in your name. Clowntown kind of had the same deal where he got his branding from a story. It's not even his own personal story. Some other story someone told him.
Correct.
Oh man, it's Clowntown.
Oh man,
I have to look at this comic though. That's pretty nice. It's good stuff. Did you? How long did you have this name on Twitch before you actually started streaming on it?
Oh gosh, couple years.
Or
couple years.
When did you start?
Streaming
yeah.
February. Beginning of February.
This year, February?
Yeah.
It feels like
you've
longer.
Been streaming way longer than that. Yeah. I've known you longer than that, I guess.
Yeah.
Feels like longer.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Feels like longer. Yeah.
Get her done, man.
It definitely feels like longer.
Yeah, it does, right? And see, my 860 days. I'm like, I just started the day ago. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Started.
Yeah. Your comment the other day when you said when you were working your job and streaming full time every day. You said that your comment was that year flew by.
Oh yeah, I don't even like. It was 365 days went by, and I was like, oh okay.
A blur,
cool.
An absolute blur. Yeah, that year flew by.
I think that happens when you are tired, or you have so much stuff to do to the point where you go to bed, and you're like, okay, I did the last thing I need to do for today. I'm going to bed. I'm gonna wake up and I go do another thing. I think that cycle can get there where your time will go by so fast.
Yep,
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
What's time anymore?
Yeah. What you calculate your 30 minutes of free time right then and there, and then that's all you get for your
yeah. My technique is I divide up my day into 20-minute segments.
Oh, that's smart.
If I'm here,
20-minute segments.
Those. If I'm at work, it's kind of 30-minute segments because that's where meetings happen.
I feel like I do mine in 2-hour segments.
Yeah,
because I like 20 minutes though. 20 minutes sounds nice. I think if I did things in 20-minute segments, I get distracted too.
I can kind of eat. I can shower. I can edit a video. I can close my eyes for 12 minutes and just kind of
12 minutes.
Wow.
I can't do that. I can't fall asleep at a moment's notice anymore. I used to could. Used to could.
It's a great word.
Used to could fall asleep walking.
Yeah.
That's when I was tired. When I was physically tired. When I was
right.
It was a little bit different than the tiredness I feel now.
I can't necessarily fit a full workout in. If I get two
you
20
could do a full workout.
If I get 2 20-minute segments, I'll
What's a workout?
I'll get a workout.
Yeah, Larry, what is that? So I do exercises every day. When I get out of bed and when I get back into bed. That's one crunch, one sit up every day.
One day, you and I'm gonna drag you to a jiu-jitsu academy.
You gonna roll me to? Maybe. You gonna roll me to one?
I'm gonna.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna resist. I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna get real flat and rigid. Yeah. You're like, come on, Badger, let's go. Come on. Like, move me. I dare you.
It didn't happen.
Bill, he's using the log technique. It's a very interesting play here.
You can't really stop him. There's no real counter for it. He's just heavy and the enemy can't get a choke on him. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna go limp.
Log defense.
Go limp and log up.
Seriously though,
I need to exercise.
Stream or it didn't happen.
Stream or it didn't happen. That's actually everything, right? That's all life. Stream it or it did not happen. Go to jiu-jitsu and stream a class. That'd be interesting.
I have a thing that I want to do with it. I want to as I get as I kind of develop it, I will probably have like jiu-jitsu move of the week or something as I get better at it and as I can get more space in this little studio that I'm in. I would like to have a small little mat and then do something like for currency or whatever. And Ash and I could do a move of the week or something, and we'll look around at look at technique or something. So Ash needs to be a little bit bigger for us to do that, though. So anyway,
what is this symbol you have by your name, Zequel? Ojolos?
What is this?
You guys seen that? In chat, Zequels, Zequeli.
Oh yeah.
Ojolos. It's a video game apparently.
Oh, there you go.
Squeezing your toga and slide on your sandals to rally the angry mobs of Ojolos and bring down the oppressive god of mythological Greece. How do you get this symbol?
Good luck.
You just...
Hey, you got a star on your belly. I want one of those. Where can I pay to get one of those? I'm the wrong kind of sneech, man. I
don't care what the content is, guys. That's what I'm asking. How to get? I like stuff on my name. I have a check mark, but I don't have Ojolos on my name.
Well, I'll tell you what. I do have. Larry, did you happen to catch the stream where I talked about pulling, tugging, and burning?
Can't say that I have.
No.
Question. I think the only answer to that question is absolutely not Clowntown.
No,
I'm pretty sure he was talking about the stream on the other site that he was using.
No. It was fair enough. It was enough about you, and it was episode 60, I want to say, where we got really deep. We got really deep into the snip.
Somebody else got really deep into you, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like, probably as deep as they've ever been. No, actually.
I definitely missed that one.
People have been super deep inside you, haven't they, Clowntown? Like, they've been so deep in there, and your mama don't even know.
Yeah,
they have!
The
colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy, yeah. Oh, yeah. My uncle and I were talking about that at dinner the other day, and we were just talking about it.
Sitting down for a nice
burger.
Sausage? You having a nice sausage?
We were talking about some.
You were not having a burger. Correction. You were having a hot dog on a bun, and you were having assorted sausages as well. And also had little tiny ones, little tiny sausage on a stick. That's what you were having, okay? And you were having a conversation about. No, shut up.
Okay.
There's also a pretty girl on the island, okay?
Oh yeah.
This is how Badger's brain works. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
And there's this magic wand.
Yeah, there's a magic wand.
And then there's a reindeer. Okay.
And I flew away on the reindeer. Santa Claus, baby.
And so we were talking about a guy that got colon cancer that we know, a mutual friend of mine that got colon cancer. And I said, I went into my, colon cancer is one of the most preventable. The problem is that the test for it is awful. And he says, oh, yeah, I remember having to do that. And he said, yeah, in fact, I did that last year. Boy, it was tough, And he said, yeah, thank goodness I don't have to do that. I mean, he's I think, in his late 50s. And he was saying, yeah, but probably I think I've got one coming up in the next 3 or 4 years. But thankfully, he says you've got a ways to go before you're in that. And I said, why? How many have you done? He says, I've only done one ever, and it was clean. And I said, I've done 11. And he goes, what? And he just fell out of his chair. It's like,
I think he just like it, Clowntown.
I've done.
You just enjoy it.
And he just goes, how? What do you do?
He's in there to win it,
Yeah.
Man, so today I just feel like getting a colonoscopy. Like, yeah, doc, lay me down.
Yeah.
Lay me down and get in there.
So
I guess you're gonna live forever.
He was saying
colon cancer. You mean that's it? That's all bar and anything else attacking. He could be driving to get a colonoscopy and get in an accident and die.
Yeah.
Right. So colonoscopy ain't gonna save you from anything. It's not a body oscopy.
Right. So anyway, he was. I mean, I had to pick him up like off the floor because he said, it's like,
pick him.
How old are you? Why have you had so many? What are you doing? What is going on? I said, yeah, man, it's a thing.
Did you just show him the show? You should have just played him the
episode. I said, hey, I got an episode. If you want to hear all about it.
That definitely wasn't episode 60, by the way. That was like 52.
No, that one was probably in the 30s because that was when it was one of the early ones. Yeah, it was a while back. I think it was cold.
You're right. That was an earlier one.
Yeah.
Listen, you can't bully me here, okay? That's not how it works. This channel, I can't be bullied. All right, my channel, I can be bullied all day long.
I can't be bought. I'm not for sale.
All right, I am I'm definitely for sale. That was misrepresentation. Ladies and gentlemen, I am totally for sale. If you would like to purchase me, there is a dollar amount. Come hit me with an offer.
Right.
But not here, okay?
But not here.
It's low.
It's
So-
pretty
really low.
It's really not that bad, okay?
On the 18th, whatever the show was on the 18th of May, because I had the vasectomy on the 12th, and then on 18th I came on and talked about it. Well, this week I happen to have a follow-up. What they tell you is if the stitches or stitch, whichever one, if they don't come out on their own after 2 weeks, give us a call and talk to us about it. And then we may give you some instructions. We may have you come back in, or we may have you, we may give you another week or whatever, and we'll talk to you about it, right?
Yep. Okay. Sure.
So, sure enough, I had one stitch that was hanging on, and it was.
Are they like water soluble or just like what?
They're supposed to fall out, right?
Okay.
And
So like,
this one stitch, it feels different than everything else there because everything else there is soft, and this is scratchy, and so it's scratching and all this other stuff. So it's bugging me, right?
it's irritating you. Okay.
And so I call them up, and this is after 3 weeks, and I said, okay, most everything else has fallen out. There's one stitch that's still in there that won't come out, and I just called up the nurse, and she says, take some Neosporin,
Okay.
which is
Tweezers.
yeah, no. She said, just kind of apply it twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. One, it prevents infection, and two, it'll help it soften and fall out on its own.
Okay.
And I said, good to go.
You just put some Neosporin on it, and
So I did that, and fast forward to the next week, and it still hadn't fallen out. And I called up again, and I said, hey, by the way, I've been doing your technique. And she says, oh, no, that's the worst advice. She says, what you want to do is to have open air and dry and kind of scab and fall out that way. And I said, well, okay. Well, the advice I got from your goddamn office was Neosporin and soften. And she says, yeah, well, that's wrong. And I said, well.
oh, yeah, actually?
But no kidding.
We fired that girl.
Yeah,
she
and
was
I said,
crazy.
well, as speaking, well, right this minute, then I need to come in because it's still going on, and we're approaching 4 weeks. So I ran down there right after work earlier this week. It was on Monday, and sure enough, I visited. You remember me talking about the nurse practitioner that had one eye? She had a glass eye and a real eye, and I was always looking at the wrong eye.
Yeah.
I missed the best stories.
Oh, no. No. If you miss any of these shows, you miss best stories, right?
Yeah, we
So we bring it, man. So it was the same lady. She was there. She's a little cutie, but she's got one eye. And, she has this...
Oh, is she really a cutie? Rated 1 to 10, like an animal.
Yeah.
Objectify this human being.
I would say 7 1/4.
Hey,
Not
that's
bad.
pretty good for one eye.
Yeah.
If I had one eye and a girl was like, yeah, I use about a 7, I'd be like, yes.
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 It wasn't a patch. Like, it wasn't a pirate. We didn't have a pirate deal going on or anything like that. We didn't have Geordi from Star Wars, right?
Oh man, that's like my fetish right there.
That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. But that would be awesome.
Okay, wait, hold on.
You
Just to
triggered
clarify.
so many people.
Just to clarify, Jordy LaForge is constantly in pain. So even to wish that upon someone is kind of messed up a little bit. Just a little bit. That's my fetish. Triggered. Sorry. Okay.
Triggered.
Sorry, guys.
So I'd say 7 1/4. She's a little cutie, and sure enough,
7 1/4, like a 5.5 is a little cutie. A 7 1/4 is one of the 75th percentile of women in the planet.
Right.
Your system here seems a little bit skewed. At 8, they're attractive. At 7.5, they're a little cutie.
Yeah.
What about the 5.5s? What are they?
5.5. I don't know what to tell you.
5.5, whatever. I'm just trying to understand your scale here. Everyone has a different scale.
Average.
Actually, I hear the better scale is instead of doing 1 to 10, you do alphabetical. So A to Z.
Oh.
Gives you a lot more diversity there.
Okay.
A lot bigger range.
Spread.
Couldn't you just do 1 to 26?
No.
Yeah, shut up! God, Larry!
She'd do. You could do. She's probably Elemento. Okay.
Mr. Awesome. I tried to do the gaming beaver, but they said that was sexual content, so I can't.
It was. She's probably an Elemento.
An element.
Yeah.
See the strength that you get with alphabet.
Yeah.
You can put them together.
She has a strong Elemento. Okay.
You know, get a nice thick of a nice range there. She was a. Okay, sorry. Anyways, go continue your story. That
so she says, okay, and she pulls back. There's over all the door in their office. There's a curtain that you pull down. Like, so, if you've ever been in the ER, there's kind of cubby holes with curtains in kind of the holding area. There's not really actual rooms with doors.
If you've ever been to the ER,
if you've been in an ER kind of chamber, a lot of times there's just a one single long room with 10 beds, 5 on each side, and curtains in between them.
That sounds like a lot like the ERs I've been to. Yes. Okay.
Right.
So you got me.
That sort of curtain. There is this one had 4 walls and a door, but a curtain in front of the door, so when they open the door, they don't see elephant trunk hanging out. You know.
And you mean those tiny sausages? Little tiny sausages. It was cold outside, and you were scared. And people were programmed there. That thing went inside.
Okay.
It went from an alley to an innie. You know it's true.
I think Vienna is the word you're looking for.
A little Vienna sausage.
There you go.
A little tiny one.
Or cocktail weenies.
Sausage? No, putting cock in there is not okay. It's just a Vienna sausage.
Well, I mean, I'm just going off of the packaging.
You think I need a bigger cup? Do you think I need a bigger cup?
So
that's interesting, Quack.
So what we end up doing is, and before what they did was they said, okay, go ahead and get undressed, put this big sheet over your lap, and then we'll be back in. That didn't happen this time. She says, okay, drop them, you know. Oh. And I said, well, should I sit on the bed here because the patient bed, or should I stand? And she says, well, you should probably stand so I can get a better look at it. So all right.
It's the best because it's like, how do you want me, baby?
Right.
Like, just stand. It's fine.
Was it the most comfortable situations? So I kick my shoes. I have the forethought to kick my shoes off first because I think eventually I'm going to be up on the bed. And I don't want to be wrestling pants and shoes at the same time. So while I'm standing, I kick my shoes off.
You're thinking too much about this.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
He's ready.
I had to do some quick. I do some quick math in this deal.
You're a great partner. I tell you that right now. You are so considerate. Number one partner in NA.
Right. So kicking shoes off, and I thought about socks, no socks. I said, nah, keep socks on.
Yeah, keep socks on, ladies.
Keep socks on, ladies.
Stop derailing your story. I'm gonna keep doing it. You keep letting me.
So then she says, "Okay." She says, "Okay, can you hold everything to the side for me?" And so
I've never heard that one. It's in my way.
Yeah.
Can you hold it to the side, please?
So she says, "Here, can you hold that to the side?" And so I did. Thank you. And then she says, "Oh," and I kind of hold everything out there, and she's looking at it, she's going, "Oh, okay, well she has gloves on." So she's kind of like doing this business. Nice. And then she grabs these little tweezer things. It's not tweezers that you think of, it's medical tweezers, right?
Oh, okay, medical tweezers. Yeah.
Because
they
go
morphine or marijuana and
like,
medical marijuana, totally separate.
There's this long, and they have a hook at the end of it, and it's like a hockey stick kind of deal.
Oh, weird.
Right?
Well, that's actually very useful, it sounds like.
Medical tweezers. That's what I'm saying. Right, so it's medical tweezers. So then
expert tweezers.
She's there, and she starts to like hook and try and get it. And what you want to do is, so what it feels like is to take your tippy tip fingers and pinch yourself, except pinch yourself on your sack.
Pinch yourself
on your ball saxon, right? So
ball saxon.
Yeah, and so she's kind of doing this deal, and I'm going, just kind of going, okay, and then like I kind of, this is the most. Okay, let me just get this sound drop ready because this is the most embarrassing part. I'm holding stuff out of the way, and then it kind of hurts, and she does a little thing, and it's like how if you're kind of picking a scab and it comes off and it goes like that, it kind of she's putting some force on it, and then comes out. Well, when she did that, it hurt, and I lurched forward because it hurt, and the hand that was holding stuff out of the way went to her shoulder / back, and I lurched forward, and I may or may not have.
Wow. Clowntown, you did not mushroom stamp her. Oh my god, Clowntown. Did you pay her extra? What the hell, dude? What is wrong with you? That woman is a professional, Clowntown.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You disrespected. I bet she brushed it off, dude. She's like, it's fine.
Yeah,
it is not the first time I've been mushroom stamped. All right, this is my job. You can't embarrass me.
Okay. And I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry, so sorry. And I was just gushing, and she was concerned about me because I went, oh, you know, because I said, you know, and she was going, oh, are you okay? And I'm going, you know, I'm trying to say, look, I'm not the one that just got swatted up on.
I mean, she's like I said, she has done this before, okay?
Right. And so
she almost got her. Oh, she's like, oh man, no, don't worry about it. Last time it was he really was an elephant, and I lost my eye.
Right.
That's what happened.
So
she lost her first eye.
She did, yeah. Well, yeah. I did. It was on that side.
What a professional.
It was on that side. So she might not have even seen. She might not even seen what happened. I was just thinking about that. That was on her blind side.
Yeah. Okay. She didn't feel it or anything. Yeah.
Right. And so then she says,
Clown, you're literally the worst patient I've ever seen in my life. Okay.
Or the best. Like I knew what I was helping.
Wait,
okay.
Would have been better if it was a male instead of a female.
I thought a lot about that. I've been thinking about that. The number.
Why did you think? No. Your response was incorrect. Okay. I thought a lot about that.
Right. The number of hours thinking about. The number of hours thinking about. Would it have been better or worse if that was a guy? I've spent so many hours thinking about what that other scenario about what happened.
It's overcome your life. Taking it over.
She did have gloves on her hand. She did not have a glove on her face. So
he said shady.
She did get the deal. And so then she says, well, I think that's in there pretty good. Maybe we should move you to the bed, and we'll get another nurse, and a nurse. And I said, okay, so
a second nurse.
And I said, yeah, I think that might be better because I don't want to fall on you again because I went like this and I lost my balance. Okay,
well, it's a sensitive area, so you lost your balance. That's fine.
So
hit her with his pokeballs. Oh, wow.
So then she says okay. And so she leaves, and I hop up on the bed, and as she says, "Here, let me go grab Rosa and see if because I need someone else."
Hey, Rosa's the name of my spider.
Right, I'm gonna need a second set of hands to probably get this one out. And so I said, "Okay, so." Jesus. But then, okay,
elephantitis over here.
Here comes the other one. You remember how I told you that I knew someone at that office, Crystal? Remember?
Oh, right. And you were told. Oh no.
Okay. So I'm on the bed, and I've got the thing here, and right as I fluff the little cloth out that they give you to cover up, she leaves, the door swings open, and the curtain is only half wide, and right as I'm like this, I look out, and I lock eyes with Crystal.
With Crystal?
The one person out of the 30 in that office that I know. And I went,
good job.
Hey, you want to help me in here? They need a second pair of hands for this.
Yeah. So
sorry, Clowntown. Your privacy has been destroyed. They promised you that Crystal would never see your testicles and all your giblets.
So there we go. So then after that.
Did they manage to get a forklift in there and take it out? Or?
They did. So then after that, Rosa comes in. And I can't go back. That's right, Wes. I can never go back. You've got it. I can't go back. I can't go back.
You wouldn't.
Sure you can. Just bring in your phone and have a thing on there saying how you can't talk.
Yeah, I can't talk. I'm sorry.
So Rosa comes in and Rosa's she says, "Here, would you hold the light?" And so Rosa's got this little, okay, like how the dentist has that crazy light that they kind of maneuver around like this, It's like this. Looks like it looks like the head from Portal.
Yeah,
right?
I'm a dentist.
Right. I'm just saying they have a looks like from Portal 2. Looks like the robot that comes over. It's a big light.
Yeah, yeah. Larry's a dentist too, right, Larry?
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep. Just look at my teeth. I'm not gonna open my mouth.
I will show you a dentist light, and you will say, "Oh yeah, that thing." It's very specific. Hang on.
Yeah. No, I'm a dentist. You just asked, like a dentist would have. Yeah, I know.
Okay, we will just do this.
I'm a dentist. You don't have to show us. No, we know. Larry and I are both dentists.
You're not.
Jason is also a dentist.
All right, let's get us a dentist light.
Maintain eye contact at all times while urinating. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't go back. If he loses a finger and is gushing blood, he has to man up and right off that finger. There's more than one hospital.
This is a dentist light.
What? Just reattaching a finger? I could do that. Just call me.
I'm a dentist. I can do that. Me too.
I've got a sewing needle and some thread.
Turned on his house and gave him $50. Yeah. What? Oh, that. Yeah. No, I have one of those. Yeah.
You don't have one.
No, I'm a dentist.
That's actually how I'm lighting my green screen right now.
Yeah, I have 4 of those right now. They're like, that's...
All right.
I'm a dentist. Oh, you know what? I could totally be a dentist, though. I do have a very well-lit area. Like, that's like #1 for being a dentist or a surgeon, right? I just get the costume. I have hats, too. Doctors have hats.
Education might help.
This
I think that's
what
secondary.
I'm saying.
Let's,
fair enough.
Let's embrace the modern method here. And experience is more important, and I've experienced a lot of things that have nothing to do with medical, so I think I could be a good doctor.
Do none of you people go to the dentist? I'm just saying, that is a common, if you've ever been to the dentist, every single dentist has one of these.
I do have one, yes. I have seen one of these, and I also own one of these.
Okay, fine. All right.
Okay.
I've routinely fallen asleep underneath one of those.
Yeah, see?
Okay. So
dentist gaming chair. Man,
Rosa comes in, and Rosa's over here.
Nothing done.
Rosa's on one side, and one eye's on the other side.
So you say Rosa, and I just imagine my tarantula was there. I don't know.
And
I know humans have that name too, but
Rosa Rosa pulls the light down like this, and she's aiming it, and she's Rosa. If you can operate the light, and then one eye has 2 instruments in there, and
2 instruments,
and she's kind of pulling and working, and it's like this, and then she says, "Okay, Rosa, can you take this instrument, and I'll get a 3rd one in there, and we can hook it and get her done."
Golly.
So she just needed a second set of hands to hold something while she went in there and snipped it or something. That's why she needed a second nurse. So
you weren't sure. You were there.
And maybe so I wouldn't swat her in the, So as she's down over here, and it's like a tube light. It's not really like a dentist light, but it moves like one.
Wait, why do they have one of these at the ER?
No.
Better question. Why is a dentist removing stitches from
Larry's
your
on
testicles?
It. Larry understands.
Right.
Why is
Rosa
the dentist there? I don't understand.
I don't think that's what they're supposed to be doing. It's nothing to do with your mouth.
It doesn't look like a tube. It doesn't look like that light. It's kind of more like a tube light that focuses the light in a very bright light in a very small area, so that they could get there, right?
Right.
So
at the dentist office. Did you go to the right place here?
I did. Because Rosa was the one that helped helped before, and kind of just recreate Rosa's. You remember Rosa's reaction?
Oh, yeah.
So
right.
That was Rosa.
Oh, Larry, you're missing out on that one. That's a good one.
And so go back and watch the podcast.
So Rosa has one hand here and one hand on the light like this. So she's got one in and one in like this. And then
the other nurse is like,
yeah, and the other, yes, and one eye is doing that one in there.
Rosa the spider and One Eye the pirate.
And then Rosa does this as she kind of does this to brush this little napkin away or something, and the light casing, the little light goes kaplunk right on the right cannon wheel. So like the light fell off.
It broke?
The casing around the light. It's like this little tube thing. It's like one of my little toilet roll things. It looked like this, about double this. It was about this big.
You're talking about.
Why do you have those?
Wrong. Incorrect. Don't ask. He will go into a rant. Now he's in a rant about being in the bathroom again. It's immediately what's going to happen. Don't do this. We have to have a topic for today, not the same topic as every other episode.
Right.
Bad, Larry. Naughty.
And so this case falls down right on where they're working, which is, by the way, the right cannon wheel, right?
Which
so
is his right testicle, guys.
and it goes thunk, you know, and Rosa goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Not a good sound.
Okay. So I'm just saying, cosmically, we're now even, right?
Okay. You
I got that, and she gave me, and she grazed,
possibly.
Yeah, she grazed the grapefruit, right? I'm just saying.
Someone hit you with a flashlight in your testicles. Did you pay them extra for this?
Cosmically,
was
we're
it like
even.
Rough treatment plus $50.
Rough trade, a little bit of rough trade.
Rough treat, yeah, a little. He left happy.
I'm just saying, we're cosmically we're even. I would say.
Okay, yeah, sure. I feel like that's fair.
She got a thunk in, and I got a thunk in, and she got a thunk in.
They went out there and they planned it too. They were like, okay, let's loosen the flashlight so it falls on him. I don't know how the flashlight fell apart. It doesn't make any sense.
Anyway, so here comes more pinching and tugging and pinching and tugging, and then
they still haven't gotten this one.
And then it goes, and then she got something. She goes, okay, that's about as good as we're gonna get. She says, if I go in after it, it's probably going to open it up and you're going to start bleeding. So here's what I'm going to do is we're going to leave that one in. It'll probably just absorb. But we've got the part that was sticking out. We got a good chunk of it out, but the other rest of it we're going to leave in. And by the way, we're going to get some antibiotics, and then we're going to call it a day. And I said,
so now you're a cyborg.
And I said, done and done, because I'm ready to get out of here.
If you're the patient and you're in a torture situation, the torturer's like, yeah, we're done for today. You're like, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, we can be done for today. I don't mind. How much do I have to pay for this? Yeah.
I thought it was a very lovely story, and you tell it so well, with such enthusiasm.
Did you have to pay to go back in?
No, I didn't. I did ask that before I came in. I said, do I need to go through billing? She said, no. Part of the original service, and this happens all the time. It's takes about 7 to 10 minutes to do. We'll just do it. We'll squeeze you in. I said, okay, cool. So,
we'll squeeze you in.
And then, okay, so the corollary to that is today. Today I get a call because you remember the testing time. I get tested at 2 months out and then 3 months out to make sure the surgery was successful. So, right. So I gotta do this little home test. So the guy calls me and leaves a message.
Home test.
Yeah. You're so weird about what you have to do at home now.
Yeah.
Home test. Like,
yeah. So he calls me up and he says the package.
Don't come in, Mom. I have to do the home test.
I'm doing the home test, Mom.
So
no, don't come in.
So he explains.
Knock next time.
Mom came in, caught me doing the home test. It's her fault.
Right.
I'm getting older. I'm a male.
So the kit is $50
for the home test. That's a lot of money. To get home tested.
Times 2, because that's the 2 month.
Home testing is free.
No, 2 month and the 3 month.
I can home test with no material. Oh man, the 2 month and the 3 month. You paid $100 for these tests.
And they're going to ship it to me. And this was today. I'm not supposed to test until July 15th. The procedure was on May 12th. They're calling me on June 15th to make sure I get the test and be ready on July 15th. So I did ask him. I said, "Hey man, you're about a month early, man." He says, "Oh yeah, no, you're doing it right. We just get it to you early, and you just stay there." So.
Well, that's weird. I mean, the fact that the testing, it seems like a lot of money to spend on the testing thing when you didn't spend that much money on the operation.
Right. Well, no, I did. The operation was not cheap.
Right, it wasn't $100, right? But it was like to put $100 on top of what you've already spent. That seems like.
Yeah. Well.
Brutal.
So, and he says, well, he said, did the doctor explain how it would work? And I said, no. He just said you'll get a home test.
I've used it before. I know how it works. Thank you.
Well, he did say,
he said, like first time using it.
He said it's going to be like a pregnancy test where you administer it.
You've taken one of those before, right? You've taken a pregnancy test.
He said you put this sample in a cup and you mix it with this other solution.
I'm a doctor, and my patient is going to have to do medical tests. They're a male. It's going to be a lot like a pregnancy test if you've had one of those before. Yeah, great. 10 out of 10 bedside manner right there.
Right, and then he said if you're familiar with a pregnancy test, you put it in this little tube, and then you put some solution in there, and it'll Within 10 minutes, you'll know. You don't have to mail it in anywhere.
Oh yeah, I've taken a pregnancy test before. Yeah, I mean, like monthly, just in case. You know, sometimes my period's late, so it takes me. It makes me feel at ease.
Well, better safe than sorry.
Right.
Yeah, but buy the bulk 10-pack. You know, it really doesn't cost that much. It doesn't cost $50. That's for sure.
So I'm
just go down to Costco.
Yeah. Wow. Could you imagine? In bulk. A cargo container come to your house. Yeah, I'll need these. Don't worry. These will get used. This is not a wasteful purchase. Okay.
So there you go.
That's nice. Well, okay, so the test. Like, what do you figure you should do? Did you take the test already?
No. It's on its way to me. It's in the mail.
All right, so are you gonna like fast? Let's say fast.
No.
Are you gonna be celibate for a while? Well, you know, you want to get a good build up for the test, right? To get like a good sample size. Because what's important in sampling is a good sample size.
A good sample size?
A good sample size is important. You have to have enough to look at. So, I mean, I would be like, I want to do my best on a test. This is a test.
Right.
I want to give my the guy who does the testing is like, dang!
Hey, bro.
That's too much. I didn't need that much.
Take it easy. I don't know. I hadn't thought about that. I have to think about it.
Yeah, you think about it, all right? I just want you impressive in every part of your life. That's what I want for you, Clontang.
It surprises me because there's one thing I've noticed is, don't take this the wrong way, Clown Town.
Yeah.
But I've noticed you think a lot about things.
Yeah.
Like you are a overthinker.
What is it if hours today? What if it was a guy that I slept?
When I was driving home from that, I was kind of in pain, but I really was not thinking about that. I did not listen to music or radio. I was driving in silence, going, I can't believe I swatted that lady on the cheek. What if it was a guy? I thought about the whole way home.
Gay? Am I gay? Oh my god.
Right.
Am I gay? Really? Why? I would have brushed this off. I would have immediately forgot about this circumstance. It would have been such a pity thing to me.
I thought, well, okay. and then I thought, well, the show will. I thought the show will enjoy this.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, didn't you have some reports for us from In-N-Out Burger? Or did we caught up on the two?
Oh, we're caught up. So no way, Larry, are you familiar with my exploits in?
He referenced it.
Okay.
At the very beginning. He literally mentioned it. Like
it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite parts of the show, honestly.
Okay, well, good. Well, good. So, I have a prop for this.
Anyone here like to taste the weird liquid the dentist gives you at the end of your appointment?
Yeah, it's not bad. Fluoride. It's fluoride, and sometimes you get to choose, like it's either strawberry or pina colada. It's I like the pina colada one.
Sam, are you going to a dentist like me
AFK.
and Larry?
Beer back.
Wait.
What kind of dentist?
What kind of dentist gives you pina coladas? I want to go to that dentist.
Pina colada? Is it really? I mean, fluoride's supposed to be good for you, yeah. PAX experiences, West dude, please. West dude, I love you a lot. You're a really great guy. I feel like life advice from you though. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you have a good job and stuff, but like, I'm not taking West dude life advice. That weird liquid, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I feel like Mom, the dentist gave me a weird liquid
when
I was leaving. Right. Is that okay? Yeah, it's probably fine.
So, all right. So today, I did do the thing today, and I walked in, and the person that helped me, like the gaydar went off.
Again, I want to take a stance here and say gaydar is not a real thing.
It is, because it went off. Because the dude went off. And
because the dude went off. All right, yeah.
Yeah, it went off.
What? Okay.
I'm inclined to agree with Badger on this one.
What?
So I feel like you can be super sneaky gay and you could be outright gay.
You can.
And all kind of areas in between, and thus your personal gaydar is ineffectual.
I didn't say it was reliable.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. It's like your aura reading, right? Totally made up and not true whatsoever.
But well, you can be over here. There's a spectrum of how you can behave and not undetectable gay. That's a thing, because there's two dudes.
The Doppler dar. That's what we
because
should call
there were two dudes at my office.
Doppler?
There were two dudes at my office who were gay partners. I would have never expected.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and how it came up it was that one of them got a new job on like the opposite side of town, and then everyone was going, well, why is he going to have to move because it's like an hour drive and all this, it's a long way away.
Nice.
And so then they're going, well, what about John over here? And okay,
my girlfriend's the best, undetectable gay, also known as a person. Yeah,
right, undetectable, right.
Fair.
Home run, Ashley, as usual. All right, but anyway, I'm just saying this one was triggered. He triggered my ineffectual gaydar. I'm just saying. It may be ineffectual, but it was triggered. So.
You admitted it didn't work. That's fine. Okay, sure.
Right.
Totally. See, a lot of the people who I met who are homosexual or bisexual, I had no clue.
Right.
Until they were like, yeah, I'm homosexual and or bisexual. I was like, oh okay. All right.
Right.
I had no. They weren't wearing bright red lipstick. They didn't stand and then talk like, girl. I tell you what, now that boy, he is so after you. No, they didn't do that kind of stuff. So
yeah.
Most of the time. It's, a kind of thing I meet a person. Larry, are you gay?
No.
Have you ever been with a man?
No.
How do you know then?
Because I've never had any inclination to be.
Never at all. You haven't seen like a guy walk by and like, dang. Dang! Look at that ass! No? Not even PewDiePie.
No way.
That is a strange, that's a strange example
right now,
to pull out of
I've never had a relationship with a man, but you let me know, okay?
Oh man, that's funny.
I'm here for you.
All right. So he comes up, and it's the first time I've interacted with this guy. I usually take inventory.
His name?
No, I didn't see.
Oh, you know he's gay, but you don't know his name. Okay.
Yes. The gaydar was way more prominent than his name tag.
No, I see.
Yes.
How'd you know it was a he?
Oh.
Because he went to the men's restroom.
No. It's a good question, Larry. I need to think about that. I'll have to take a note next time.
No, Clowntown, you don't need to think about that. You just ruined his week. You know that, right, Larry? You ruined it.
So,
well, at least I did something right here.
Rip.
So I show him the thing, and he goes, "Oh, okay." And he says, "Oh, cheeseburger with it," and then he goes,
"Oh, I thought you said he was gonna take out his tweezers." Like,
and then he shuts down and he stops talking to me, right, as usual, because he can't. So and then he starts pointing and pointing and pointing, and then he gives this and he says, "You're guest number 25," and he would.
He said it like that.
You're guest number 25. And he went to pointing because he wasn't really sure if I could hear or not, right? Because he's pointing, right?
Right.
And I gave him a thumbs up, and then he turns away. And what he didn't do again, he did not give me my drink cup, and so I stood there for a minute, and I said like this, and he's doing this. He turns around, he does his thing, and I like this, and then he turns and looks at me, and I said, and he goes, "Oh, sorry," and he gives me the drink cup, and I said, "Okay, thumbs up." So I go over there and get my drink. And while the register is empty, he's milling around and cleaning stuff around, and I could feel him looking at me.
Like you're gonna steal something?
No, because he's taking inventory of a dude who has some sort of disability and figuring out whether or not I can hear or what's going on.
How old was this person?
Older teenager, maybe young 20s. I don't know.
How tall?
5, 7, or 8.
What race were they?
It could have been, I want to say Hispanic, but it might have been a South Latin American, not just Mexico. Mexico could have been like maybe.
Don't worry, you're not, you could just said Hispanic and it would have been fine.
It's Hispanic, but it was
he's watching this show right now. I'm not Hispanic.
I'm yeah.
That's racist.
I'm from Madagascar, or something crazy, I don't know. Yeah. I'm Greek,
there are people in Madagascar.
It was different.
Yes.
Maybe Caribbean.
Why not?
I don't think Dominican.
There has to be. Who are keeping the animals safe?
Here's what happens.
If you don't have people there, they're going to kill each other, Larry. Duh.
So a different guy
shows
up.
That's how nature works.
A different guy shows up with the order, and he's
24
different.
million people live in Madagascar. Larry.
Gar.
That's insane.
Or that's a lot of people. Yeah.
And so a different guy. So both of the players today are two that I've never seen before. Who is just a taller white guy. I don't know. My gator did not go off with him.
No. I mean, it didn't noticeably go off.
Like
it goes off with everybody, but it didn't.
No.
Trigger.
No.
No, I mean,
there's dudes that fly way under the radar. I don't know.
Well, there's like it's like a radiation. It's like a Geiger counter. That's what it is. Like a Geiger counter always is going to find some residual radiation depending on its sensitivity. So if your gaydar was strong enough, you could even gaydar yourself and be like, oh, now I'm not sure, because there's some level of gayness. Gayness.
So the new dude calls my order, and he says
it's like radioactivity, but for homosexuality. Gaydiactivity.
It's got a half-life.
There's like no. Like
no. It's a Geiger counter.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. Good on you.
Yay! All right.
Geiger.
Yay! It's a go.
No. You can't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
All right.
Thank you for this.
All right.
This is what happens when you mess around. Okay.
So
there's not enough of this baby mask in my life.
He comes over to me and he says, he says number 25, and I stand up and I gave him the wave, and then I'm kind of putting my stuff around, and then he goes, oh, and he looks at it and he sees that it's me, and he says, I can't hear. So now he goes to sign language. So he grabs ketchups and he goes,
would you like?
And he's gonna put it in the bag. And I said, thumbs up, and he goes, and he puts them in there and gives me a thumbs up and hands me the bag, and then and then he looks at me and he stares at me for a minute, and what he sees is this. My Bluetooth headset is in my ear that I'm listening to something, and so he goes, so then he snaps to it and goes, oh, okay, thanks, buddy, and then speaks to me. So I think he
learned this?
Yeah, he observed my Bluetooth headset and saw here, and then immediately went, oh, okay, thanks, man. And then I walked out. So, yeah, because one, I stood right up when he called my number, and two, he saw me. I had something in my ear listening to it. My headset was on.
And also, you never mentioned that you couldn't hear.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
Powers of observation.
Correct.
His initial assumption was totally wrong.
Give that man a raise.
But credit to him, as he learned it. He did the learning, right? That's fine. It's normal if someone doesn't do something to you, you don't do it to them. Right. You're not speaking to him. He's not going to speak to you. Sure, okay. Sometimes people figure it out, but very rarely. This guy, though.
Right.
He was wrong and then figured it out. I guess that's good. You know, it takes time and effort to get over. I mean, I feel like these people are being really mean to you, because if you really couldn't speak,
no way.
To assume that you couldn't hear, I feel like there's something wrong there. There's like a disconnect from reality that these people have towards you, because they immediately start treating you not differently, but like an alien, like you're not a human being anymore.
No, it's not. No. They want to take.
That's how I feel from these stories. Like someone will see you in the area and they'll be like, "Oh, it's that guy." They don't care about any other of the people. They don't do that to anybody else. They do that to you, and you've relayed that to us multiple times. How does it feel put down because you can't speak content?
I don't think it's put down. I think they're at least trying to be sensitive and trying to communicate with me harder than it has to be.
Right. Sure, okay.
They can just
that's
talk.
the way to look at it.
Right. I see it as effort.
From your. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's what. I guess you need to be in the situation and see it rather than just have you talk about it with us.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, you're also lying to these people on a weekly basis.
What if you just didn't want to talk, though? Would that be lying?
Technically, it's not, because I said all I say on the thing is voice condition.
Voice line? You definitely don't have a voice condition. There's the line right there.
Condition is gold.
The condition is silky smooth. Deep and silky smooth is the condition.
Like the condition of my voice is fantastic. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yes. I feel like this definitely is lying, but it's really not. It's a white lie. Okay. It's one of those.
Yep.
Well, so anyway, that was good. So I rolled out of there, did my thing, and
Can you read what it actually said? Because I don't even want to read it. I don't even want to read it. I'm not gonna
look at these straight white men discussing disabilities and disadvantages. Get out of here, man. Nobody.
Man,
get out of here.
Don't worry, I've checked my privilege. I know where I stand.
Yeah.
Could you direct me to the location in which you checked your privilege? Because I still haven't checked mine.
Yeah.
I don't know how to.
Get out of here.
Check my privilege. I can't remember if it was .com or .org. It was one of the. It's a quiz.
Really helpful. Okay. Really helpful.
I could pretty much tell you guys are both pretty much going to be in the same
right. Okay.
ballpark range as I am.
We've got the same amount of privilege.
Yeah. You know.
Come on,
Good
Shady.
Great.
Able-bodied white men.
Right.
Born in the U.S.
Yeah. That. Speaking of which, did you?
Right.
They weren't. Now they weren't memes, but they
were.
The
statistics you put up? Yeah, those were dank memes. Where were my dank memes?
Dank memes.
I didn't get a single dank meme.
This one. All right, this is a good one right here. So.
That's that dentist lamp again.
Right. Oh, I picked up the highlight. If you guys going to want to see this, you can go. I think it's called Our World in Data. Let me put a link in the chat. It's really interesting site, ourworldindata.org, and you can look up all these graphs. Let me link it for you guys. Super cool stuff. So I grabbed screenshots of all of these. And you can absolutely see the impact of war. Look at the blue line, Germany, the red line at the bottom, Russia, and the green line, Japan, in the late 19-teens and 1942 to 45. And look at that precipitous drop-off. The life expectancy in Russia or in Japan went from 49 down to like 28 in 1945. Like they lost a ton of young people. Was what
Germany's
that means.
Fine. They're like whatever.
Germany took a blip in the blue in late 19-teens and then went down slightly below the U.S., which is the brown. But look at now. The U.S. has leveled off and hovers around 65 to 70 in the last 10 years, whereas
I wish China was on this chart.
Japan. Oh, you can go there and add that live data if you want to.
I feel like China would be a really good comparison to look at the progress of technology in the other countries.
Right.
China is basically without healthcare, but the population is gigantic.
Yeah, it's a good sample size.
This isn't my favorite one. My favorite one to look at is actually the mortality rate from ages 5 and lower. Your percentage chance to survive from 0 to 5.
There's a child mortality. Child mortality.
Yeah, it's down to 10% now, which is still horrendous. 1 out of 10 people die before they get 5 years old.
Yeah, is that globally or is that
in
country?
1800s or something like that? What was on the sheet? 1800s. It was like 40% of all humans who were born die before they hit 5. That's why you didn't name your kids until they were 6 previously.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was.
I think we should bring that back.
Yeah, I don't think we should bring that back. I think that sets a bad tone. Yeah, John, you're a good. No, wait, I don't have a name for you. Yes, number 2, you are a nice child. Then you made it to 4.5, but you might not make it to 6. When you get to 6, though, we'll give you a name. Probably John the Second, because your dad's John. Your brothers are gonna be John too.
Okay, let me show in folder. Let me see if I can just replace this.
You take that back. Stalin was a great guy. Okay.
Right. Let me give me just a second. I'm gonna put this in a. I'm gonna add China to it. Hang on.
Okay.
Well,
Badger likes child mortality. I do enjoy child mortality. Yes, I do enjoy looking at statistics about child mortality.
It's way better than child immortality, because if we can't kill those guys, then they're gonna take over.
That's terrifying.
That's the plot line of Chucky, actually.
Right.
Yeah, the kid who's immortal, they can't die. It's exactly what a 7-year-old would do if they were immortal. Oh, okay. There's no consequences for any of my actions? Here, I'm going to stab you to death with this butcher knife.
All right, there's China.
Hack you to death with this.
And China is the brown, which is very much under the U.S. Now, look at what happens in the Industrial Revolution here in 1965 when they kind of start opening up their borders. their life expectancy goes up by 18 years. Look at that bump right there. Pretty crazy. Right?
I live in Texas, Sam. We don't have basements here.
44 years in 1964, and in 1 year, from 64 to 66 or to 65, they go up 16 years life expectancy.
Japan still had a bigger jump, probably because of the whole suicide bomber thing. But
right. Yeah, rebuilding and all of that. So there you go.
So my only question about these statistics, though, is some of these countries are not the most. What's the word I'm looking for?
Like
open with these kinds of. I question the record keeping from some of these countries.
Oh, for sure.
This is from
for sure.
Silo Infra. This is probably like vague data.
Right.
Yeah.
If you go to this site, it shows you the data sources all at the bottom. And of course, you know, Larry's right.
Well, it's nice that they did that.
We're only as good as the record keeping in that, you know, in that state. And if it's done by like the World Health Organization, so there may be issues, say like compiling data from Ethiopia versus compiling data from UK, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely. The accuracy of that is hugely different.
The application, the number of doctors, the number of the number of scientists that actually adhere to the scientific method, right? The number of peer reviews on the thing, you know. Anyway.
So yeah, this is to be taken with a grain of salt for sure.
Right.
Kurt says to go look at the population pyramid.
Population pyramid.
Yeah, it sounds like something that I would eat.
Yeah.
Pyramid for food. Apparently, they abolished that, by the way. The
the food pyramid? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out, we think it's upside down. So.
The opposite. Wait. No, we want to replace the textbook. When we get to that point, just flip the textbook over. Perfectly fine. Everything is normal.
Let me grab another one here that piqued my interest. So, life expectancy is going up, but you know, coincidentally. Here goes U.S. healthcare expenditures, right?
Coincidentally? I think the opposite of that. Non-coincidentally.
Oh yeah, yeah. It is. It's not just causation; it's also causality because the most expensive years are now your 75th through 95th, right? Mm-hmm. So before, no one made it to 76. You know,
you just died.
You just died. You didn't. You used to smoke. And that killed you at at like 61 tops.
Right, you got lung cancer, inoperable, died.
Right,
no big deal.
And
rather than getting colon cancer at 80, then being able to operate, you're fine for another 3 years, and then you get something else.
Right, and those last 3 years are way more expensive than any of the other ones.
Meds and all that stuff, and you're constantly going to the doctor. Yeah.
The folks that argue that smoking and the costs of smoking. Don't see the end of this graph, right? Because like I believe that smoke really that if you just
really dark.
I think they even mentioned this in Freakonomics, being like, look, tobacco actually saved medical costs because the most expensive years were your last 12, and you just didn't see those last 12 because you smoked yourself to death.
Right. So preventive healthcare is the best form of healthcare. Preventive healthcare causes issues to be smaller, and also suicide, #1 way to reduce healthcare costs.
Kinda. I mean,
I don't think we can advocate that.
You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. Right. Like I think they were doing this in Freakonomics, which are the guys from Freakonomics. God bless them, because they are the most emotionless people about any topic. They will just take
that's hard to do.
Hard economic data, regardless of feelings, regardless of feelings, and regardless. It's like the data is the data is the data is the data, and this is it, right?
So at some point we're going to hit a curve where our healthcare is getting so good and people are so able to get to it that people who are going to die are going to start getting their life expectancy is going to increase until they're not going to die anymore.
Right.
Like you're going to go from, oh, I'm 80, I'm old, and then a new healthcare thing's going to come out. Like, oh, I'm feeling okay again. Right. And you get older again, and you're, okay again.
It's
like this
brand new synthetic organs.
Eventually you're like, oh, I just never died.
Right.
I'm never going to die.
So our life expectancy
that's what's going to happen eventually.
Has self-repairing organs.
Right. I have nanobots in my stomach that are fixing my.
Bingo. You've got it. Now look. Before the curve kind of goes up like this and starting to plateau, right? And it's kind of leveling out. Like all those countries show it's going to top out between 71 and 80 and 78, right?
Sure.
But at some point, a technological breakthrough will happen, and it will do this. Yeah, it'll
it's
curve.
Gonna be like a pill that you take, and you don't have to ever eat again. You never have to sleep again.
Right.
Oh, guys, they made a pill that mimics sunlight. So now you can take a pill and tan.
Yeah.
That's a legitimate thing. That's actually it forces the skin to think that it was exposed to sunlight and will release the melatonin in your skin to make you darker with a pill now.
Can a pill really make you tan?
They still haven't fixed this.
Soon, okay?
Oh,
so far, they fixed broken penises. They fixed tanning. Okay? I'm happy about both of those. Eventually, Viagra will be very useful.
Right.
Singularity, just upload your mind. Would you want to be you without a body, though? So much of me is about the things that I have to do every day, like food.
But could you put you into a new body, like a robot body?
Would you want to, though?
Depends on what kind of robot body.
I would take the body of either.
Body.
I would take the either of.
You know, Larry.
Right. I would take
what kind of body.
Right. I would take either of the Brad of the Brad Pitts.
Exactly the kind of body. Let me show you this. I got a nice motor in here. You're gonna have a good time. Sorry. What were we talking about?
I would take either of the Brad Pitts.
You take a Brad Pitt body?
Yeah.
See, that's gonna lessen the value of Brad Pitt body, though. If you jump into a Brad Pitt body, and Larry does too, then it's gonna make Brad Pitt bodies cheaper for me. But also, I'm not gonna want a Brad Pitt body because it's lost its value currently.
Yes.
Right. So I'm gonna want like a Tom Cruise body, which is extremely similar, slightly different.
Maybe the same
Slightly
guy.
different.
Yeah. I mean, like genetically, yeah. Like, a little tiny difference, a little tiny one.
Yeah. So one other thing that is interesting, a statistic I heard. Let me see. It is more people on pain pills than use tobacco.
Oh wow!
This was a yes. Here it is. A federal study said. This was September. Oh yeah. Look here. Denver
you don't even
Post.
Know who Tom Cruise
he
is? That doesn't matter.
He doesn't.
Shady.
He doesn't. There it is.
Shut up! Don't tell her that.
Look at this. A federal study found that there are more people on prescription painkillers now than tobacco.
I don't see the problem. A doctor prescribed those pain pills, okay? A doctor would, one, never prescribe pain pills to a patient who didn't need them, and two, would never profit from such activity, ever.
Ever.
Under any circumstance.
Ever.
Whatsoever.
I appreciate your sincerity, Patrick.
You're welcome, Larry.
And another thing.
They're not habit forming. They're
part of your daily routine.
That's it.
They're not habit forming, but they're part of your daily routine.
They would never take kickbacks, ever, under any circumstance.
No free lunches.
They're only in $1 million of debt because of our education system, but they don't need money. They're doctors.
Right.
No.
Oh, sorry.
So there you go. There's that link to the Denver Post, September 20th of last year. There's more than 1 in 3 adults, 35% have.
Larry, are you addicted to pills?
Nope.
I'm not addicted to pills.
Nope.
That must mean Clowntown is addicted to pills.
I believe it.
You heard it here first, folks. He didn't even know.
What?
You mean those pills have been taken? I thought those were Flintstones.
It says once a day. One a day.
They're fine.
Yeah.
Don't operate heavy machinery. Oh, that's weird for a Flintstones vitamin to say that.
So there you go. Let me grab one more of these. This is really that was really cool for me.
Statistics are fun.
Where's the vax? Okay, you got.
Oh, the vaccination one for the.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Mumps? Measles.
Measles. Yeah,
Close.
There you go.
Measles, mumps. I was really close there. Okay, I give myself a 9 out of 10. Perfect rate, mate.
So there you go. The number of cases of measles, and it goes.
I'm on the moon. Can you hear me over? I've had a problem. I'm on the. Can you come get me, Larry? I don't know where I am.
Right.
Sorry.
Do any of us really?
Yeah. I'm in a robot body right now.
Right.
I'm a little jealous.
I said it.
You make it rain?
I didn't have enough, so I only had one.
You make it drizzle?
Steam gift card. Yeah, there you go. That's all I had.
My friend always tells me, she says, I'm gonna take a second job, go to the strip club so the guys can make it hail on me. Because quarters, nickels, yeah,
dimes.
Anyway, so look at this, you anti-vaxxers. God damn it, vaccinate your kids.
This is
look.
I'm not actually. You know,
how is that still even a thing?
How is it a thing?
I'm not touching it. I'm not getting to this one.
Yeah.
Nope, you guys got this one.
Look here. I'm willing to look here and look at these blips because of Jenny McCarthy and that one show on Oprah. Look at these blips. I'm going to raise all this up and look at 2011 and 2013. There's little blips in blippity blips come up because they're drawing conclusions about vaccination. Now look, I'm willing to concede. Here's what we need to do. Let's figure out if they need to be taken in different order or space them apart, right? Or they need to not give them so much, or when in the child's life to give it to them. That we can all do studies on, and we can say, yeah, let's figure that out. But they you must vaccinate your kids. You must.
Yeah, tell them, Clown Town.
Yeah, that's it.
Tell them.
That's it.
Because look how far away it could be.
You must.
Pretty far.
You must.
Yeah, I got a lot of.
I like how you're hiding from this conversation.
I don't want to be. No, I don't want it. Okay.
It's just
there. You go.
It's a thing.
I don't want to get my house firebombed because of this.
No,
okay?
you don't get firebombed.
Necessary.
There you go. Vaccinate kids.
Larry, did you get your vaccines?
Yes, except for I do believe I'm like 14 years past due for a tetanus booster.
No, you'll be fine.
I should probably get a tetanus booster.
Dying from tetanus is really just fine. It's okay. Perfectly
yep,
okay.
lockjaw sounds fun.
Yeah, I hear that your bones, your muscles spasm so hard they break your own bone. So that seems perfectly fine.
Yeah, fun times.
Yeah, right. yeah. I hear that's what I hear.
Good.
I've never had tetanus myself. I'm vaccinated for like a million things. Like I have smallpox vaccine.
Didn't you?
Military service. Yep.
Didn't you get like a
whole cocktail?
A whole gallon of penicillin injected into you too?
Yes. There's like a thing with like 8 needles on it, and it's like a gallon gun kind of. And they put it up against your skin and they hit the back of it and it goes cheek, and I got 3 of those, like back to back to back, like pop pop pop.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds like a fun time.
I don't even know what I like. Who knows? I'm Superman now. You can't make me sick. I don't even know what they gave me. I got,
look at this long flowing hair.
Yeah. This is I got vaccinated against short hair, mother trucker. Yeah.
Well, I see where my life choices derailed.
Right.
That's where your taxpayer money went. That's what that was.
Right. There you go. There's
taxpayer money. What are you talking about?
Yeah. There's your.
What money? Taxes.
What money?
Oh, man. You're crazy.
Yeah, look at there. There's your deal. Is before the age of 5. There's your child mortality one that you wanted to see.
Hey, so. Look how much we've done in the world. See, when people are like, "Oh, the world sucks. It's worse than it's ever been."
I mean,
that one. That
wrong.
chart right there. These statistics right here.
Right.
This is the big one for me.
This,
children die less.
Right. This is the best civilization that has ever been recorded. Now I can admit that even
there's not a big sample size there, Clown Town. We're the best civilization ever. Not really small sample size. I'm gonna call
there could have been
on this one. You needed another sample.
Well,
more sample.
Granted, the more we find on the Earth, we might be version 7 of humanity, and version 4 might have made it out to. Might have made it to where they had some flying cars. Who knows?
I feel like we would have known about that. The Earth is really old, but
well, here's the thing: is that stuff breaks down quicker than we think.
Yeah,
right.
But the stuff that we've done on this planet only after this amount of time being here, there's some stuff that's not going to break down for like 500,000 years.
No, well, think about this: if you go look at a junkyard. Like cars and that sort of stuff starts to decay quick. It's quicker than you think. And even some of those vacant towns like out on the outskirts of Detroit.
10,000 years?
5 years. There's already
of Detroit.
There's already trees coming up through houses.
15 years. You're saying a car will degrade. I'm going to put a car in my front lawn for 15 years, and when people ask me to move it, I'm like, don't worry. It'll go away.
It'll go away. There was okay. I was out in the.
What's the time frame we're talking here? Short amount of time.
No. 10,000 years ago, before this version of humanity.
If all humans died right now, like we also.
Right.
Okay, like the nuclear power plant that got left behind, you would know about that from satellite imagery for the next 1 million years, right?
We think.
Yeah. So there's no way you could sneak a civilization to have flying cars in here.
Unless
the radioactive concentration is going to show up on scanners. Whatever.
Yeah, assuming they went the radiation route and all of that. But if they didn't, if they just went metal and if they just went plastics,
then they had flying cars. I don't even have a flying car yet, Clowntown. Where's my flying car?
You don't necessarily have to have nuclear to fuel your flying car.
What are you using?
They powered it with their chi.
With the force.
I have to get to work. Shut up.
Yeah. What if they powered it with the force or something, right?
The force. That's what they powered it with.
Anyway, it could be that there were. I mean, the more like think of a where's that one site? Göbekli Tepe.
I'm sorry. What did you just call me?
Tepe.
This show is over.
Look, Punko.
All right, it was nice knowing you guys.
Göbekli you.
Göbekli Tepe is a site in Turkey. Yes, and
Turkey is not a place.
Turkey.
Turkey is not a place.
It is this is the one that is throwing a wrench into all of the ancient world, the archaeologists, all of their stuff. They're thinking that this was they're finding tools at this site. They're finding all kinds of advanced portions of humanity, and this thing is dating way pre. Like 10,000 years BCE instead of 2,000 years, 2,000 to 5,000 years.
They're thinking 9,000 BC. I remember talking about this.
Right. So this one is throwing a throwing a wrench into the whole thing about how old is the Earth and all of that. And this thing is very, very, very worn down for it to be that.
You're saying it's 10,000 years old? Or
yeah,
so?
something like that.
Very worn down.
Well.
It's like your mom?
The...
Oh! Okay.
Commonly...
Okay.
Yes, Larry? Hello,
the commonly agreed upon time frame for the invention of agriculture is about 9,000 BC.
Right.
So any sophisticated tool predating that is gonna be outside of.
It's gonna be disruptive.
It's gonna be an anomaly. It's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be disruptive.
It's not right. For me.
Yeah,
it's anything real complicated because you didn't have a division of labor until you had agriculture.
Right.
Yeah, makes sense. Sure. You're a nomad before then.
Right. And then anything you find outside of that's going to be an outlier and really yeah.
I played video games one time.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure video games will teach me things, not inaccurate things about history.
All right, there you go.
Sure. Wait, what years is Civilization? Civilization 5 starts in like 4000 BC, so I'm pretty sure that's when we invented agricultural
Civ 5
stuff and things. Yeah, Civ 5. I think it's 4000 BC you start, so that's pretty accurate, right?
Yeah, there's one
maybe.
There's some. Do you know about the writing on the Sphinx? Right.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
The writing on the side of the Sphinx had some sort of message on it, but the pharaoh at the time had it scrubbed off. Because I guess he didn't like it or something like that, right? It was some sort of message, and it may have been Clowntown was here, or it may have been don't swat the lady, the nice nurse with your mushroom cap.
It was a prediction of the future and the current.
Yeah. Or it could have been something like, hey, we've already done this 6 times, but you're version 7 of humanity. If the meteor comes again, get inside and duck and cover because you're about to get wasted.
Duck and cover.
Duck and cover. That's an actual advertisement from the 1960s.
Yeah. Let me see. All right, we'll do one more of these little picture things that I found.
1950s. 1952.
Well, it's what you got to do.
You got to
drop the bomb.
Man, I've watched it once, but only because of Fallout 4.
Duck and cover. Oh, there we go. We can do. We'll hit that cigarettes. This is the world population.
You know what's
of
messed up?
cigarettes.
This is still copyrighted. This video.
I'm not surprised.
There you go. There's your cigarette usage. Cigarette sales per adult in industrialized country, 1920 to 2010. There you go. There's your jam right there. So we hit a peak where, oh yeah, it was Sully was in my channel last night, and he found a newspaper from the 40s. Was it, Sully? And it was loaded with cigarette ads, and no warnings, and 4 out of 5 doctors recommend.
There's no warnings. There's encouragement to use cigarettes.
It was
lower
encouragement.
stress is with it.
Sully, tell me what year. Tell me what year that was from. And then Sully did a fun little game where he said he did the description of the product, and he wanted you. And we were going to guess the price of the product.
Oh yeah,
right.
Man, that must be weird to adjust for inflation, deflation.
Yeah, there was a coupon for 50s. There was a coupon for 6 cents.
Oh wow, it took 6 cents off, which was comparable to coupons now. They're about the same.
Yeah.
It's not.
50 cents off, $1 off. Yeah, maybe.
There really isn't. If you go look at those papers, the price of things really has not increased.
We found a $7 pair of shoes, of dress shoes, and we found a $13 dress, and a $70 deluxe mattress.
Woo, wow!
Yeah.
That sounds really cheap for a mattress.
Yeah,
$70.
Hey man, I'll take that.
I could use a new mattress.
Use a new mattress, $70.
$70.
Mattress like $500.
It was a deluxe.
I think that's about what I spent on mine, actually.
On mine as well, it's $500. So
there you go. There you go. Sales of cigarettes per adult. Look at that peak up in the U.S. Was just
11 per adult. God, and they say guns are dangerous.
Right.
There's only 2 per person. Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't smoke them.
Look at USA. USA.
Have you smoked cigarettes before? America! I watched that clip before we started today. Actually, I was in the EAY.
Oh my goodness!
I literally watched it before.
Hang on, I'm gonna play it for the guys here. This is hilarious.
On a micro answer.
It is.
Do you want the honest answer or the sarcastic answer?
I think both of them will be useful.
Just all right. No, never. Don't smoke, kids. Smoking's bad for you.
Did you smoke before you came today? Is that you smoked before you got on?
No. I was a regular smoker for a number of years.
How many cigarettes a day did we smoke?
Like 8.
Ah! That's a lot of cigarettes. I feel like a day. You wake up and smoke?
Yeah, I mean, not like immediately, but yeah, make a cup of coffee.
Okay, yeah.
So
usually the parallel I draw for addiction is when you do it in the morning, when you get up and you do your thing. That's why coffee can be so addictive.
Coffee 100%.
Right. You can be addicted to caffeine very easily if it's something that because you go 8 hours without it and then you wake up and you're like, I'm gonna do this thing real fast. That's usually an indication of addiction. For me, I get up and I turn my computer on.
What does that tell you?
I'm addicted to video games and my computer, yes.
Yep.
Fair enough.
That's what I'll nail for me, 100%. I am not addicted to cleaning anything at all.
I'm right there with you.
Guaranteed not addicted to that one.
Oh, moral of the story
smokes around 20 a day, Max? What the frig, Russia?
That's 1 pack a day, so 20 cigarettes in a pack.
That's the average.
How long does it take
for
a smoker?
Really?
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Is a pack a day is the average. At least last time I heard anything about it.
We're streamers on Twitch. We don't know anything.
I no longer smoke cigarettes, by the way.
How did you quit?
Don't smoke cigarettes, kids.
What did you did? How did you quit?
The silly electronic cigarette things. That was way back in the day when they were complete garbage.
Oh, really? It still helped you? It was just a thing that helped you do it?
Well, at the time, I couldn't afford to do both, so I made the investment, and I kind of had to stick with it.
Oh, right.
That was the key. That was the key.
Yeah. You dug yourself into a spot where you just couldn't smoke, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense to me.
There you go.
That's how heroin addicts also break their addiction. They just can't get any more heroin.
Had a cigarette in like 7 years.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, very good.
Down. Did you ever smoke?
No.
I did not know that about Larry.
No, I never did.
Never smoked ever. Not a single time. Not a single cigarette. Did you stand next to somebody while I was smoking and breathe deeply?
Oh yeah, Dad was a smoker, big time.
Oh, your dad? Oh, Pops was a smoker?
Whole family has some has issues with coffee, cigarettes, and Jack Daniels.
Oh, in particular.
In particular.
All right, Larry, I gotta ask you a question. Does drinking different types of alcohol get you a different type of drunk?
No, but they'll get you a different kind of hangover.
Boom. Yes.
No, guys.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way.
Yes.
It's not the alcohol; it's the other ingredients in the beverage that can cause different kinds of hangovers. For instance, sulfates in wine.
Yes, are
much more likely to dehydrate you.
Yes.
I always get a hangover from wine, even if I don't drink very much. Just
Correct.
like 2 glasses of wine, and I'm guaranteed to have a slight hangover from it.
Correct.
That's just me personally. Something like whiskey or bourbon, not so much, because it's usually just that thing.
Okay,
right.
Cool. Yeah.
Not a whole bunch of sugar added to it or
right.
things like that.
Yeah, totally. Okay.
Yeah, I've had far more wine hangovers from 1 glass and a half or some sort of moderate consumption than I ever have. Not hangovers, like headaches the next day or whatever it is from the sulfates in wine than I have like a good-sized margarita. For sure.
I've never gotten a hangover ever.
What?
I could. So
it's all those boosters from when you enlisted.
You're right, actually. There was only one time where I have ever gotten like drunk, like where I was like falling. I crawled into bed, and I woke up the next day. I was like, oh man, I had such a good sleep. I'm feeling great, and I drank the sugariest drinks ever.
Yeah.
They're like some Smirnoffs, I think is what they wear. It's like I don't know, guys. You have hangovers. It sounds like your personal problem to me, because I can go all day. I can wake up and go again. So I don't even drink alcohol.
Yeah. The day after absinthe, I was pretty hungover.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I did have absinthe and I did vomit.
Really? Oh, way to go.
Absinthe made me throw up. Well, I think because I got into a car like immediately afterwards.
Right.
Which, has a certain effect on me.
Yeah, that one was.
You are kind of an alcoholic. I've been watching you, just being careful. Now, Ashley, my girlfriend, guys, might be an alcoholic. Her family's all alcoholics.
Oh, it happens.
Well, I mean, there are different kinds.
Right.
Different kinds of alcoholism. Yeah, I agree.
my grandfather.
Sure.
My grandfather.
He was a high functioning alcoholic.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying is by the by Alcoholic Anonymous, by their definition of what makes an alcoholic, they're technically, I would be considered one.
Oh, really?
Because there have been periods of time wherein I would have a drink or two more days out of the week than not. But then again, I could also go half a year without having a drink and not have any problems.
Right.
So, do I have an addiction to alcohol? I don't think I do, because I have no compulsion to drink it, which is something I enjoy drinking.
Right. Right.
But by their definition, that would put me as an alcoholic, because of I would be considered not necessarily abusing it, but
the binge drinker. That's usually
habitual, maybe something like that.
Yeah, habitual drinker.
Habitual itself indicates that you are not, like the word habitual means that. Oh no, wait. It's habitual is the one that you use it too much. There's habitual, and there's the one that's casual.
There's problem drinker.
Constantly as a habit.
So,
right. Okay, yeah.
About 3 months ago, I just kind of declared to myself that I what little alcohol I was having, I just said it's not doing anything for me.
No,
I'm kind of done.
Not even wine? No, you've had wine recently. I think you told me.
No, well, when I say wine, it is I have the wife pours a normal glass for her, and she pours
it in
me.
Her mouth, spits it into your mouth.
No, she pours me like
takes most of the alcohol out for you.
I mean, it's got to be like a shot glass and a half of wine, just a little bit of tannins, a little bit of that deal. It's a fourth of a serving of wine. and it's just
a fourth of a serving of wine.
Yeah.
Why even bother then? Wine tastes gross.
No, it doesn't. It's really good. Plus, it's
I like some wines.
Heart healthy.
There's been some super sweet wines that I've loved, but there's also been some vinegar that I have not liked. You know,
I like the real dry reds.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
Heart healthy,
like a Chianti.
Yeah.
How is it possible that a liquid can be dry?
It's just the term they use to describe it.
What is it? What makes it taste dry?
Okay, it's drinking it almost makes you want to have a glass of water.
Yes,
it makes you thirsty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
And,
all alcohol tastes bad, Badger? Nah, you can. I have had some alcohol. It's like that's not alcohol. Oh, that's sugar water.
Jason, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, like
for shame.
Margaritas are easy to drink. Lots of the sugary not canned stuff, bottled stuff is really easy to drink. It tastes like alcohol at all. You could give that to a kid and they'd be like, "Yeah, all right, this is tasty. I don't taste alcohol whatsoever." If it tasted good, then rubbing alcohol would be the drink of choice. Jason, you have some problems, man. Where's Shady at? You need to be timed out.
Where's
your handler at?
Hey, who's?
Are we gonna do Google Feud today also?
Handler.
If we want to.
Hardly know her.
Give me just a second.
Manager. Is Shady Lady also manager of your stream, Larry?
She is a moderator, but it's an honorary title.
It's an
you actually played a key part in that.
Hashtag Mod Shady? I didn't.
No. It was Shady for Booper. Was the tag.
Booping people, booping some folks. My life goal is get Shady modded in every channel.
I do have essentially a manager of my stream though. That was Zakel from earlier.
Is it Quelly?
Yep.
Okay,
she handles all the heavy lifting.
Number one moderator. Yep. Zaquelli, I will hire you at double his rate.
Well, it would be pretty cheap because it's 0.
Times 0.
Just making sure before I sign that contract, it's a 0. Wine sweet start.
Wine sweetness chart.
Dry. Bone dry, dry.
There's it's an eye chart.
Semi-sweet.
But it does kind of go from, it's kind of, the dry term means it's kind of a sweetness versus non-sweet type of thing rather than like a liquid making you dry. They just call it dry for some other reason. So anyway, I got that from Wine Folly. If you guys want to see this, I'll put the link in chat.
So I see this one as the third from the left says dry like vegetables and herbs, and then there's some more to the left.
Yes.
So I don't think vegetables have any sugar in them whatsoever. This seems like this is a weird scale.
Well, no, never mind.
Well,
I was going to say tomato, but tomato's a fruit.
No, dry carrot.
Okay. Let's not talk about the difference between a vegetable and a fruit because
a carrot.
The differences are pretty weird.
Carrot's got plenty of sugar in it.
Carrot does have plenty of sugar in it. Yeah, that's true.
But it's not sweet and it's not juicy.
Okay, this is a weird chart.
Yeah, I don't know. Just brainstorming here. Just throwing stuff up at the wall, see what sticks.
Yeah, no, I recognize some of these names. A Bordeaux, a port.
Yeah.
That's the backside of a ship, which I'm not sure why that's on here.
I started over here at the Merlot end, and I evolved to a Shiraz, is where I camp out.
I'm probably on the very sweet side. Figs, raisins, and dates.
I'm hanging out over here on Bone Dry.
Yeah.
Bone Dry. A bitter, bold finish.
Yeah. It's an eye chart for sure.
My bick. Show you my blick.
Anyway, there you go. There's your there's your wine data.
Next time, get a higher definition chart because that text is unreadable.
Yeah, it is. It's tough to read. So
especially when I have it pulled up on a potato of a laptop, like 5 feet away from me on my desk. Do you have a
second monitor?
I do, but it is a weird old potato resolution
this one is,
piece of junk. I'm working on. Eventually, I will have a setup that involves a couple of computers, and hopefully.
Hashtag get Larry a second monitor, guys.
Yeah.
Third monitor.
Hit him up.
Let's say second. Let's sell it like that. Second monitor.
Yeah, second monitor.
Once you
put
start
that as a Patreon goal.
People are like, Badger, why do you need 4 monitors now?
Because then you can put them in a square as opposed to.
All I'm missing,
like a weird fan.
Yeah.
All I'm missing is
symmetry.
All I'm missing is one of my squares. I have the square thing ready. It's just there's one hole right here missing.
Oh man, I'm kind of jealous of that.
1, 2, and 3. So
I need like a big mount.
I need a fourth one.
Mine's 1, 2, and 3. I have them in the big fan. And then my desk is horrifying.
Lamps.
Yeah.
I'm very glad you guys can't
better
see.
lamps.
But yeah, I'm super happy with how my lamps are now, but I'm not happy about my green screen. There's like tons of stuff that still needs work in the green screen department.
You can see mine messing up on the side there.
So yours is not as bad as mine because halfway down on mine, it changes color.
Oh, really?
I have two different. Yeah, I have two different green screens because my camera is so wide and I get so much in the shot in.
Oh, I can actually see it a little bit on the Skype. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can totally see it now.
See, when you know it's there, it's not the best.
Right.
It's okay. It's not the best.
Well, you block it for the most part.
Good.
Yeah.
Thumbs up on that. Well, eventually it'll get painted. The issue with the painting though is I have to sand the ceiling because my green screen protrudes to the ceiling.
Oh,
so
really?
Fun. Yeah. Well, it's a freaking this camera, 1080p, wide view and everything, and I want to use it. Might as well if I've got it. I've got the room for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look, look at me. Look at me. Look how far I can be away. You can see me. Look. Miles.
You got a lot of space, man. That's great.
You don't got a lot of space. More over here too.
That's great.
Actually, I'll do something with it at some point.
Yeah.
Space is good. I can use considerably more of that.
All right. Well, I am going to add that America sound drop to a badger screaming America in the.
I have it on my soundboard.
Oh, you do already.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, did you want it? Did you want the cut version?
Yeah, if you've already cut it up, then yeah, I've got the clip, but I don't have it cut up and cleaned up. So, all right. Well, I have had no fewer than 81 questions about, hey man, you keeping up with E3? Keeping up with E3? You excited about anything? Have you seen any
what's
E3?
E3?
What's E3, Badger?
Exactly.
Is that some sort of new PlayStation console?
I guess.
Yeah, it's a new Nintendo console.
So, Super Mario Odyssey is a new Mario game announced. It's a game, I guess. Call of Duty
Allegedly.
World War II. Call of Duty, a new Call of Duty. There is a Destiny 2.
I would love to, Sam. I would love to have some VR.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a multiplayer playable at E3.
Star Wars Battlefront 2? That's like an old game.
No, multiplayer.
Yeah, that's out right now. You can just play that.
Battlefront 2?
Yeah.
Oh, anyway. I don't think so. I think it's something different. Battle Platform Phantom Menace 2.
I'm never wrong. No, look at it right now. Yeah. This game has been out forever. No, you are definitely wrong. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is from forever ago. Hold on.
What am I reading here?
I don't know what you're reading here. Unless there's a reboot of the same name.
It might be a reboot. I don't know. It
does look like a reboot, actually. Oh, it is a reboot.
Battlefront 2 multiplayer. There's Battlefront single player. Yeah. I thought Battlefront was a single player. This is the MMORPG, right?
There was a Star Wars Battlefront 2 a long time ago. It's single player and multiplayer. It was its own thing.
Okay.
I played it a bunch. This is a remake of that because they recently remade Star Wars Battlefront.
Okay, there you go.
This game is going to so Star Wars Battlefront was really good. It was incredible. It was like it had some technical issues, but it was fantastic. And then the second game was terrible. It was the same game but worse.
As is often the case.
Right. Yeah. So this game is going to be the same thing because Star Wars Battlefront, the remake, was okay. Like so decent. It's literally Battlefield 1, but with pew 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 all the time, which actually makes it a way better game.
Yeah, doesn't sound bad.
It's weird. Yeah, laser beams are fun. You can be Darth Maul. Like that's pretty cool. I'm down with that. Now, this game is going to be exactly what the previous Battlefront 2 game was, and it's going to be bad. Con.
Gonna be garbage.
Garbage. Call it the Mooderman said so.
Speaking of remakes, though, I don't know much. I didn't have time to look into it, but I saw a thing for they're gonna remake Shadow of the Colossus.
What? Really? That's
which
cool.
is an interesting game to remake.
just gonna make it over again. It looked pretty good last time.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, what do they need? I don't know if it's a complete remake or just a redoing the graphics, which, like you said, doesn't really need to be done. It was a good-looking game in its time.
One of the strong points of the game was its looks.
When people
talk about Shadow of the Colossus, they're like really big boss fights, beautiful graphics. Those are two things that you. I mean, I guess whatever.
There's There's a trailer for the remake. Put in the chat.
Oh, did you? Okay. Shoot, I'm actually kind of vaguely interested in this.
It's PS4 only, though, right?
Oh, turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it down. Turn it off. Also, plebeians, ruining my video games.
I picked up XCOM 2 since it was on sale.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, good.
I haven't played that.
Hit it up, yeah. That is so I really like XCOM Enemy Unknown. That's the new XCOM that came out. I have 379 hours played in that game. XCOM 2 is a better game.
Okay.
Really good game.
I played some version of XCOM years and years ago.
Oh, really? Which one?
Like I don't remember, honestly. It was it was on my stepdad's computer. I was like a teenager. So I don't remember.
It was probably Terror from the Deep or Apocalypse, probably.
Like I said, I don't know. Like you know, I like those kinds of games.
So I have
strategy
about
RPG kind of thing.
200 hours in XCOM UFO Defense, the original from before I was born. Oh no, wait. I think I'm 2 years older than that.
Before you were born.
I think I'm actually older than it. Okay. I think it's 1992 it came out. No, 1994. I'm 4 years older than it. Okay. I have like 200 hours in that game, and that game is excellent. Fantastic game.
Yeah.
Definitely try that out if you're into XCOM. It is nothing like the current XCOM. Totally different. So what this game does is, games nowadays are like, all right, player has 20 minutes to play me. I'm going to do things into 20-minute segments. UFO Defense? Oh my god. The missions will take play sessions. So if you have an hour to play, you'll be in a single mission, moving 21 characters around and killing 100 enemies over 3 hours.
Yeah.
And that's one mission.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It's great if you're into that thing. If you have time to sink into it and you want to get immersed into it, it has a lot of options, a lot of possibilities. But for the current gamer, oh my god, it is way out of there.
Right.
Like there's no chance you could be a dad who goes to work, comes home, plays with his kids, plays 40 minutes of Dead by Daylight, and then goes to bed. You could not, in 40-minute sessions, play UFO Defense, I would say.
Right.
You would just not wrap your head around it.
If you stream video games on the internet.
Oh, that's your job. You know?
That's your job.
You can do whatever you want.
I know, Badger, I know you're a big fan of this series, but Assassin's Creed Origins is coming out. I know. Hey, remain seated.
All right.
But Assassin's Creed is coming out. It's in 4K. There you go.
It's in 4,000? I don't even have a 4K monitor. Why do I care if it's in 4K?
It is in 4K. Well, there you go. So
you don't have a 4K monitor. How do you play Terraria now without a 4K monitor?
Right.
Yeah,
Zoom in.
4K on Terraria. That's not even fake news right there. That's real news. That actually did come out.
I don't have a 4K monitor.
All right.
I do like the zoom though. The zoom is fun.
Oh, the zoom is great. I love it for guys, I'm running around in Terraria now. Yeah, I love it. That's a great feature.
You did notice that you can just hit the plus or minus keys, right?
Yeah. On the no, it's not the numpad. It's the
or
sets backspace
underscore.
Right. Equal sign.
Yeah.
Whatever those are.
Yeah.
Those keys are called.
But yeah, you got it.
Number pad? Yeah.
Wait, how else do you do it? Do you like go in the
you can do it in the actual like menu, like the settings menu. But you know, if you're doing a recording, that would be really clunky.
Yeah, that would be super clunky. It's nice that you can. It's someone told me you could do that. I was like, no, you're a liar. That's what I did. Someone was like, Badger, you can zoom in now. I'm like, no, you can't.
Because I was actually.
For so long, people are like, Badger, how do you zoom out so far? I'm like, you can't zoom out. It's a resolution thing.
Right.
But now people are like, Badger, how do you zoom out so far? I'm like, oh wait, yeah, you can zoom out. So that's thanks Terraria. You thrown a wrench in my stream because of that.
Right.
Take the feature back. I don't want it.
Right.
Give me my infinite housing back.
Right.
I was actually thinking about doing a trying an expert hardcore run with it zoomed in as far as you could.
Don't say that. Don't say that. They're gonna make me do that. Don't say that.
Well, if anyone can do it,
don't do it. Don't say that.
How far?
I'm sure it's possible.
How far?
Oh, you can. How far? Have you not tried it yet?
No.
Oh, it's unplayable. That's how far. Like,
unplayable?
You can yeah, no, there's no way you could play fully zoomed in.
So give me an idea.
You have no peripheral vision.
If your character,
and otherwise anything goes expert hardcore run though.
Oh, maybe so. Man,
so,
chlorophyte bullets. I can't see when I'm shooting at right.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
If you were fighting Moonlord, you couldn't even see him.
Right. Your character is one. Okay, give me perspective. Your character is one block.
Summons and homing.
Right. How many blocks can you see on
blocks. You can see 3 blocks.
That's it.
I think that's how far it is. Let me actually.
No.
It's not quite that bad.
I feel like it's super. Like you can see
it's bad though.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
It would definitely make avoiding attacks
the seated run.
very
they fixed it, Toaster. They fixed it real good. They done fixed all the speedrun things.
They'll fix it real good. That's right.
They done fixed it so hard. Let's not talk about it, okay? I don't want to get all ragey on my happy-go-lucky stream. We should do Google Food before we end because we have very little time left.
Okay.
Oh wow, time flies.
Zoom in all the way with the transparent map on top. There you go. There's your challenge.
Right. Okay, we have zoom in all the way with the transparent map.
Hit tab, you know? Hit tab.
Yeah.
I still got to finish sword only.
I gotta finish no jumping.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
Oh no. Okay, you can. So it's let's see. You probably have 10 to the left and to the right, so you have 20 character lengths.
Ugh.
Just by eyeballing it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I could probably count. Oh, this is a hardcore character. I almost died.
Are you playing right now?
Yeah, you just jump in real quick.
Oh, good.
Just jump in right now.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, the 2 stories I have left. We can do Google Feud, or we can talk about my uncle's kidney stone and how my wife put.
Oh, the choices.
Or my wife put her foot in her mouth. We can say that till next time.
35 blocks left and right.
35.
35 blocks left and right. That's as far as you can see. It's max seeing.
That's still not very much, man.
That would be hard.
That's incredible. So the interesting thing about that situation is actually a speedrunner bans with Legends. He was playing at a much lower resolution and setting world records. That is such a disadvantage. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. He basically played with a handicap. And set world records on expert mode using that super low resolution. Because previously you couldn't zoom in and zoom out.
So that whole time
you can zoom out.
You're on 1920, right?
And he's on. I don't know what he's on. 720. I don't know what he was on. And yeah, I just had a vision advantage. I can see more things around me.
Right.
Yeah, I could. So I could use a start period and stuff.
I don't think you can really zoom out past 1080.
Your resolution? Okay, right. So he wasn't in. He was in 720 or whatever.
Yeah.
What if I have 4K though? What if I have it on a TV screen? To get like.
I don't know.
Does it go all the way out to as many blocks as you can fit on a 4K? I guess.
That's what 4K scaling would be, right?
Right.
I don't know. I don't have a 4K monitor. Some confirm or deny.
That would not be great for watching.
Somebody ship Badger one.
No, that would not be great for watching. It would be really hard to. It would be great for playing. I don't think.
Right.
Yeah.
Your character would be hard to see.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's the ultimate. Zoom in as far as you can. Upside down only. So you have to use the gravity loop.
Yep.
And also you have the map on top.
Okay.
There's your big whammies.
All right. Horseshoe is banned.
Horseshoe is banned, so you take falling damage in hardcore. You can't use wings. No accessory run.
No pickaxe either.
Nope. Only bombs. Gosh,
Spider armor is the best armor you could get.
Now, see, this is an actual run that's been suggested to me before. They'll go into like super depth with what you are and you are allowed to do. What Clowntown? You broke the stream.
Stand by. I got you.
No, I'm standing by.
Broke or made better?
He's gone. That's true. 1 HP hardcore. See, that's not even that bad, Toaster, because you die.
Yeah.
It's not like you get to hard mode and then you die. You don't make it to hard mode with 1 HP hardcore. You die.
Make it 5 minutes in.
Yeah. You did. And it's like, yay, we did it. That's not that bad.
All right.
Terraria mechanics depend on screen resolution, so you cannot zoom out further than intended. But I could use my binoculars though.
Would your spawn rate reduce since you were so zoomed in? So did bands have fewer spawns?
Nah, the spawn rate is always set to 1080. Like the radius is always the same.
Oh.
Oh, maybe Kurt is right actually. Yeah. It's always the same, I believe.
Yeah, I think you have to be mobs have to spawn at least I think like 40 blocks away or something like that.
Like there's some set number, right?
Yeah.
On the edge of the map, you can catch them spawning in.
Right, they'll spawn on top of you.
On top, yeah.
I've seen lots of stuff spawn on top of you. You can be at the top of the map and see a wyvern just like, boop.
Yep.
Pop into. You can do the destroyer as well. There's all kinds of stuff that you can see pop in.
Right. That's a good game. A lot of
lowest graphics.
Right.
I don't think there's not a lower graphics setting.
All right, Larry, you are you can go first. Let me get my.
So the way this game works is very simple.
There you go.
You're gonna choose a category, culture, people, names, or questions, and then you're gonna be given a prompt that people have typed into Google. So my feet smell like, and then you have to guess what the most search result is for the end. So my feet smell like cheese.
Self-explanatory.
Right. It's pretty simple. Now pick a category.
All right.
I'm gonna go with people.
People. All right. My feet smell like.
What?
You got
no.
You called it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Are you serious?
I guess so.
How is that a real thing?
I don't know. There's like probably like a million of these.
Right.
There's probably literally a million of these, and I called it, I guess.
Chat.
Obama.
Obama. What?
That's a strong guess. You can use chat, by the way. Chat.
Obama.
Chat's okay.
Yeah, you may check final answer. You may check Obama final answer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh bummer.
Wah, wah, wah.
No, not Obama. One strike.
I'm gonna give you a free one here. You should listen to chat.
Yeah.
Listen
my
to
video
chat.
feed is delayed here. Weed? Yeah, weed's a good one.
Weed.
It's
Final
not a
answer?
person, but it's a good answer.
Weed. Final answer.
Yeah, final answer.
Number one answer.
We never get number one.
That has to do with people.
I don't know why. I don't know why my feet smell like weed. So the thing is that you have to have feet to be able to smell your feet, but you have to know what weed smells like to know that your feet smell like weed. Right. So that's my disconnect from reality there. I don't understand. This must be a meme. It can't be something that people are like, man, my feet smell funny, kind of like marijuana.
Ashley, stop it.
Should I do something about this?
It's grody.
How many do I have here? One more.
Gross,
Yeah.
Ash. What the hell's wrong with you?
You got only one strike, so you're in good shape here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you got your number one answer too.
Well, cheese is a good one. Cheese is a likely one. I'm gonna go with cheese.
Okay, cheese. Final answer. And
Number
cheese. There we go. Number 5 answer. There you go. I don't really have a good ding 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 ding. I've got a doorbell. Oh,
That's fine.
Hockey air horn. Nope.
No,
hang on.
Failure. That's failure.
Oh, here we go.
See, that's what I'm saying, Stan. This is some meme status. That's what I'm saying. It can't be. This can't be a real Desert Drill. I'm glad you got my back, Sam. Somebody does. Cheese.
Yeah. Cheese is not higher than weed.
Cheese. Because my feet smell like cheese. People eat cheese. Cheese is an illicit substance.
That's a
People
bad
eat,
sound.
you go like cheese, man.
So,
yeah.
How
My feet smell like weed.
filtered are these answers going to be?
Let's see. We had one that was why do women, and then douche was the top answer. So
Okay, I'm just going to throw out ass.
Ass, yeah.
Yeah, good one.
I think
Good
that
one.
is a viable option.
Oh, great!
That's a common colloquial.
Great guess, but unfortunately,
Oh.
no.
What?
All right, so I've got one last attempt here. One last miss. Fish.
Fish, good one.
Fish.
Oh.
I think I
final
saw that
answer?
one in
Salty.
chat earlier. Yeah, fish.
Fellas,
Yep.
fish.
15.
Yes, number
Fish.
10
Nice.
answer.
So many points. This
Good
is the
job.
most points anybody's ever gotten on one of these.
17,000? No way.
Chat was all three of those.
We use chat though. We do also.
Oh, here, hang on. I got to move this one over here. This is the
Fish
one
was
we use.
number 10. Oh,
All right,
so lucky.
right answer is this one,
Yeah.
and then the wrong answer is the buzzer.
Wah, 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 wah.
Okay.
Good
Actually, you
call.
can't say fish after Keen said fish like 15 lines before you and be like winning.
I actually winning.
My feet smell like winning.
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 What? You got the cojones.
All right.
I'm thinking like the cool kids nowadays with
yeah,
their
the dank
memes.
memers.
With
yeah.
their memes. Oh, sorry. We're out.
I am an old fogey.
My feet smell like the missing answers: vinegar, bleach,
Ooh.
poop,
Bleach.
Fritos,
Bleach?
Oh, see, ass was really close to poop, I feel like.
ammonia,
I feel like my feet smell like poop. My feet smell like ass.
popcorn, and cat pee.
Cat pee. My feet, though?
I feel like some of these people should see a doctor.
Right. Obama was a bold first guess.
Obama!
Well, you know.
All right. Larry's up with 17,000.
17.
Badger, you're up next.
I got this. What's my, which one can I
He
do
did
again?
people, culture people, names, the questions.
Let's do culture.
Culture. All right.
If you step in cat pee, okay, hold on, goat. You got confused. Your feet smell funny. You have a cat, and then you went to Google because you weren't sure why your feet smell like cat pee in particular. No, I feel like the people who searched why do my feet smell like cat pee don't have a cat. That's like operational number one.
They won't have a cat. Because if you had a cat, you know why.
Like cat pee? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah, my feet smell like cat pee because I stepped in my cat's pee.
Right. You don't need Google for that. The people who need Google are those without cats, and they have cat pee on the feet.
Chocolate-flavored strawberries.
Chocolate-flavored blank.
Strawberries.
Strawberries.
Cat, hit me here. There could be a lot of stuff in here.
Chocolate-flavored strawberries.
I picked the wrong one, apparently.
Oh, my goodness. Not strawberries.
No. Chocolate-flavored?
Go a little lower brow. A little lower brow.
Right.
Chocolate-flavored weed.
Do it.
Weed?
On my love.
You've got it.
You got my back. Do it.
Oh, no. Not chocolate-flavored weed. Oh, my goodness.
Chocolate-flavored rain. Chocolate
rain. I have that drop.
Weed was not it, Toaster. Shut your dirty mouth. Chocolate-flavored underwear. Okay, spell underwear correctly, though.
Yeah.
Do it.
Under,
don't mess it up.
UNDER, WEAR.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, all right. Done quickly. Oh, my God, Ophir.
Oh.
Ophir.
Really?
Yeah, nothing.
I'm betting condom is one of them.
All right, coffee, wine, gum, liquor, says Keen or Kurt. Vodka was in my head. Beer, alcohol, says said Kurt.
So many alcohols.
So marshmallows, whiskey, and candy coating. That was an odd one.
Why would you want chocolate-flavored whiskey?
Or wine. Or beer.
I get
just have the chocolate. Yeah. You just have the chocolate with the alcohol.
Yeah.
You just have them together.
You don't need them infused inside one another. That's not necessary.
Right.
Something I might want is chocolate-flavored panties to eat off somebody. Or chocolate-flavored weed to smoke. That might be a thing. But not chocolate-flavored vodka.
Chocolate-coated bacon.
Clowntown, you can do it. Yeah. See,
I'm going
it's not
people.
chocolate-flavored bacon. It's chocolate-coated. You know, I can have chocolate
look at mine.
bacon separately.
All right.
Yeah. Fair enough.
My armpits smell like blank.
Weed. Do it.
Weed.
Do
it. Ding, 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 ding. Number one answer.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
The memes are real.
Yeah.
Why is it a meme?
Smell like cat pee. Oh, not in there. Smell like cheese.
There is an army of 14-year-olds out there on
army.
Google. Just typing weed into...
Some dank memer was like, guys, we're going to have some fun today.
I've tied
mess with Google.
I've tied Larry with 17,000 with my two answers here.
Nice, nice.
But
this
vinegar.
You had the same prompt. This is bull.
Joke.
You can't be, homie.
Vinegar
classics.
Vinegar did not work. I tried weed. It was my first one, and I tried vinegar, which was on there. I also cat pee.
Cat pee didn't work?
Cat pee didn't work. My two strikes are cat pee and pee and
What kind of world
vinegar.
do we live in?
So I need one more.
What was number 2 on my feet smell like?
Poop.
Jesus,
my armpit smells like poop.
Yeah, good call, good.
Oh, tied with Larry. Oh, I messed up. Curry.
Oh, no, you failed.
Onions. Mildew.
Curry.
Yeast,
curry.
Ashley. Fish.
That's very particular.
Mold.
Oh, Ashley was right, too.
Deodorant and bread, Ashley.
My armpits smell like yeast. What do you have going on that your armpits smell like yeast?
Maybe they're a baker.
Bro.
Maybe they're
Bread.
they're growing some sourdough.
Bread, Ashley.
This is really tasty, actually.
All right.
I don't need to see a doctor about this.
All right, me and Larry got to have a lightning round for winner. All right, Larry, you're up next.
Lightning round, which has the exact same rules as the other round.
Yes, it does. We just got to have a tiebreaker.
What are my options again?
Culture, people, names, and questions.
Oh, there it is. Culture.
Culture.
Good choice.
The Oscars are blank.
Oh, we had this one before.
We had this one before.
I'm gonna go with So White for my first one.
So White?
So White?
That's 2 answers! This is the first. It lit up number 1 and number 6. 2 answers. Look at it. I put in So White and it did 2 white.
It did. So White and 2 white.
I've got a present for you.
That's right. You got a second one. Wow. Racist.
Man, Larry's
ding, ding, ding. Oh, he's gonna clear. He's gonna kill me on this one.
Yeah, there's no way. You got 2 with 1 answer. It's impossible to score 1,500 with 1 answer. That's even against the rules.
Yeah.
Like that's how the game
Hacks. Yes, I'm cheating.
Oh my God, number 2 also. Oh,
yeah.
Rigged.
Okay,
Rigged. Number 5 answer.
Just like this game.
Just like this. Oh my God, he's getting them all.
He's gonna
right.
run away with
this.
this.
Is unfair. We've had this one before too.
Yeah,
we have. It.
He got lucky by having it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
No, he's good at it.
Yeah.
He's like he had this one in the bag. He didn't hesitate. So White. When we did this, it was like racist. No,
I got rigged, but
right,
I think that's the only one.
Rigged.
Yeah.
But So White.
Outdated. I feel like this one might be a miss. All
right. OUTDATED with no hyphen or no space. Is it outdated one word?
Yeah.
Yeah, one word.
Okay. Just OUTDATED. Outdated.
You know, I wonder what Google does with spelling mistakes. Probably just autocorrects it, huh?
Nope. All right.
Nope, not updated. So White and 2 white.
You're gonna have a hard time.
Oscars are
30K.
It's gotta be a high score.
Yeah.
Lame.
God dang it, that is one.
Oh,
I remember
no, it's not.
No?
Nope.
All right. Now, I don't mean anything derogatory by this, but it's the internet, so I'm going to go with gay.
Gay. I think that is... No, it's not. I thought gay would have been it.
Really?
The Oscars are, you're missing bullshit.
There was another one that was gay.
Stupid. A sham. Awarded on it crossword. Always wrong.
Oh, right.
The crossword.
The awarded on it crossword thing. Right. That was...
And
okay.
A joke. That's right. That's a weird one.
I still feel like I did for
you did great, man. I don't think we've
got 2 answers with 1 answer. You get 2 things with 1 answer.
Hall of Fame.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's never been done before.
We never had that.
Google Feud.
Right.
Well, good news is I just used up all of my luck for the year.
Yeah. There you go. All right. 30,000 points.
Everything else you endeavor to do.
30,000 points is my goal.
Right, 30,000. Clementine, you got this. In before my feet smell like.
How to grow blank.
Oh, all right. Oh my God. No. Do not put wheat in. Do not put wheat in.
I know. It's not.
Okay.
I know.
All right.
It's potatoes is one of them.
Mushrooms.
I got that one.
Mushrooms? Potatoes?
Yeah. Hey, hang on. Well, hang on.
No, I got your back on this one, Clementine.
Mushrooms. Mushrooms is in there.
Yeah, Sam.
I got potatoes.
Right. It's a crossword clue, right?
Onion?
Okay, potatoes, mushrooms.
Oh,
I can't remember any of the other ones.
How to grow hair. No. Beard. A beard. Number 1 answer. Yes. It was. I think it's even facial.
Nice.
Facial hair is a second one. Yes, facial hair.
Facial hair. Clementine, you're gonna do this. Yes.
I need that number 2.
Points halfway there.
How to grow. I think it's like a goatee.
No, you can still win.
Goatee.
How to grow yourself.
Ah.
How to grow taller.
Taller is on there.
One. Don't do it. It might have been on there though. How to grow taller.
Taller, number 2. Hey.
Get sucked, Larry. You're terrible.
We've been over this. We've been over this. Apparently, you just need like a torture rack to stretch them. And that's apparently how it works. No, I've just heard your rant multiple times.
You just need a torture. You can just stretch yourself; it'll be fine.
No.
How to grow taller? It's a Google search.
Yep. It's just like Clown Town in his truck.
Right. Right. Yeah. Oh. You're a that means you're a fan if you've heard of me arguing about the truck or SUV.
I'm familiar with the enough about you memes now.
You need one more scoring point. Well, maybe two possibly.
If I get 10, I gotta keep going. But if I get anything else, I can take this round. How to grow blank, and I've only got one more guess, and I cannot remember any of these other ones. I want to say there's another one that has it might be a mustache.
Yeah, I feel like two. I feel like there's another facial.
I think there was.
But can you count on them to spell mustache correctly?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would not. I wouldn't even type mustache into Google.
A mustache.
Like lip hair. How to grow lip hair. Don't go for a Clown Town. That's too much. No plebeians type. No 14-year-olds talking about how to grow a mustache. Okay, they typed in beard or facial hair.
They already know how to grow a mustache. It's like 4 hairs on their upper lip.
I'll go mustache.
Right. How to grow
14-year-old out there.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the only vegetable we had on there was potatoes.
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot of food on there.
Weed was not on there.
Yeah, we were super surprised about weed not being on
Weed is not on there. That was that was the one. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, how often does this game get updated?
Oh, we have no idea.
It's from Google itself, so I assumed it was from Google. Because if you go right now and type in how to grow and hit space, you'll get the results.
However, if you just do that from the Google search yourself, those search results, unless you click the little thing in the settings, otherwise your search results are tailored to you.
Right, that's true.
Your previous
cookies and searches and all that. So
cookies.
All right.
I don't even know speaking cookies.
All right, I'm going for mustache. I can't think of any other ones. How to grow mustache? Final answer.
You're gonna lose.
Yeah, I lost. How to grow hair faster?
I am the winner.
Hair faster. Dang.
Your hair and
Larry,
hair
this is all of
out.
Your search results. It's just you and Google.
Look at this. Your hair
hair
out.
Faster. Your hair out.
Garlic and hops.
Hops.
Okay. If I get that one again, Badger, help me remember. If we get that one again, we need to type in your hair out and see if it pops two of them again.
Double whammies. Yeah.
Right.
Because that's what it did for him.
Yeah.
Too white.
Yeah. So white, and it went blank. It did one at the same time. I bet you your hair out will get two of them.
Both.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's nice like that. It's kind.
Well, congratulations, Larry.
Do you know what you win?
The satisfaction of having beaten the both of you.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's exactly right. Yeah, that's it.
That's all I could ask for.
That's about
Got him. Great. I'm glad you have that. That's
all right.
One of my favorite drops.
All right.
Thank you very much. Clown Town, what do you have going on?
Manzies, the wife and kid and are gone. Party at Clown Town's house. So
I'll bring the assorted adult beverages.
Yeah. So Saturday, I'm not going to be able to stream very much, but tomorrow I'm ducking out of work a little bit early, and I'm going to do a couple new games that I got from Keymailer.
Keymailer hype.
And one of them is called Cave Runner. I'm gonna blow this game. Hang on. It's the one from Yogscast. Cave Blazers. Cave Blazers. I'm gonna get Cave Blaze. I'm gonna do some Cave Blazers, and then I'm gonna do one called Spaceship Looter that looks like an Isaac Binding of Isaac throwback.
They literally called it what it is. Spaceship Looter.
Spaceship Looter.
Honestly, if you're gonna make an indie game, that's not a bad title. You're gonna sell on the chin there, you know.
Right.
At least they're not false advertising.
Yeah, it's what is this game called? Actually, the guy who did that was a game designer and not a publicist.
Right.
He was like, it's Space Shooter is what I call it. You know anything catchier? No.
Spaceship Looter.
Spaceship Looter.
Yep.
I've seen another FPS game called FPS.
Yep.
Descriptive. That's what you
nailed
need.
it.
So tomorrow I'm doing that. So tomorrow I'm doing those. I'm going to try and do those two. Then we'll play some more. Probably play some more Factorio in the evening. But I want to do at least an hour of each of those. And then I think on Sunday I may do an hour of the Turing test to try and I'm going to try and do an hour or so of the ones I started getting for free.
Oh, you got the Turing test for free?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is that the one I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of the wrong one.
Turing test.
It's a puzzle game, eh?
I think so. It's like it's a weird space, or it's a computer thing that helps you get. The Turing test is a challenging first-person puzzle game set on Jupiter's moon Europa. You are Ava Turing, an engineer for the International Space Station, sent to discover the cause behind the disappearance of the ground crew stationed there.
It's the Turing test. Her name is Turing. Turing test usually refers to a test designed to identify a computer versus a human.
So I'm going to try and go into some of these new games, and we're going to debut those for the listeners, see if they got some. I'll probably make some YouTube videos of it. I owe them some content for clicking that accept button. So,
pretty nice.
So anyway, then I'm going to go as soon as that summer sale hits. I'm going to jump on GTA, and I'm going to do some stunts and some stealing cars, and we're gonna have a good old time on GTA because I've always wanted to try out GTA 5. So there you go.
Okay, if we want to do GTA together, we might. Well, if you want to do GTA, I might jump in with you, maybe, because I want to do some GTA too, but I don't love GTA necessarily, so it might be more tolerable with friends.
I just want to try it. I've heard nothing. I've heard nothing but it's an amazing, immersive, really very realistic experience in terms of the landscape. It's completely unrealistic and superhero-like. That the fact that you can fly through the air and ride a bicycle off the top of a 100-story deal and land on a plane that catches you, and you can get in the plane and take off, right?
Yeah.
So
it's how physics work.
All of that stuff I'm looking forward to, and looking forward to making a bunch of highlights of my stunts and my tribulations and making a compilation YouTube video, because if you know me, two things I really like on YouTube: a good taser video, and I loved me some GTA stunts. Like I dig those. I dig those videos so much. Is the best GTA stunts. So that's what I've got going on.
I remember you telling me about that. Sure, great, cool. Let's see, what do I have going on? I got all kinds of junk going on.
Well, get Larry to tell him stuff first.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Larry.
What don't you have going on, Badger?
Yeah.
I got it going on. Donkey Kong.
As for me, I am feeling well enough to resume proper length real streams, not the little baby sick person streams for the last couple of days. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be going back to the regular schedule. We will be doing the expert hardcore sword only run tomorrow. Near the end game, just Golem, and after that left. And then we've got some Thorium mod going on.
Oh, cool.
Been getting into Don't Starve Together.
Yeah.
We're fans.
Picked up XCOM 2, so I'll probably be checking that out at some point this week.
Awesome.
Probably streaming it. So
nice. XCOM 2 will be great.
Don't Starve 2, incredible game. Well done.
Yeah, Don't Starve.
Ashley's a baller. Also. Ashley's a baller on that game.
It's a lot of fun, but it's hard.
It's hard.
I am not good at the combat in that game.
Yeah.
Oh, the combat. Yes, that's a learning thing. Once you get it, you'll be good.
Yeah.
No, announce my all zoomed in Terraria. No.
No.
You got anything else?
No, I'm good. That's pretty much it.
Make sure
for
you guys
me.
follow Larry at Larry. Definitely go do that. He's a great streamer. Twitch.tv/Larry. Plays Terraria. Plays all kinds of games. Go follow him. Do it. If you haven't been part of his community, he's part of our community. So go check him out. What do I have going on? I am going to be starting something new that we're doing. We're going to be doing a kind of a hardcore challenge for you guys. I've done a lot of hardcore by myself, and yeah, it's still fun. I enjoy it, but what I want to do is I want to play hardcore multiplayer with anybody who's got the cojones to do so. So I want to do maybe next Wednesday, maybe next Thursday at some point. I will do a 2-hour session from noon to 2, where anybody can join in hardcore. If you die, you're permanently banned from the server. But I will complete the entire run in hardcore. So if you don't die and you get along, you can do a hardcore run with me. This is not a sub thing. This is literally everybody's allowed to join.
Yep.
You're gonna have a bad time.
So my question is, what happens though when you've got 20 people on the server, and one of them spawns a boss?
Oh, there's no rules that are against anything. You can't. There's no.
What I'm saying is, it's gonna get hard.
It's gonna be hard. But I think what's gonna happen is the server's gonna have 20 people on it. We're gonna play a little bit. We're gonna die, and then it's gonna be me again, and that's it.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna finish the run. Now, if someone else survives longer than me, I have a reward plan for them, which is gonna be great. But no one's gonna do that anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much.
Oh yeah, he's got a reward for you.
I do have maybe a reward for you.
Too bad I'll be at work during that time.
Oh, poor Larry. And then you're working. Well, yeah. It's going to be probably at the same set time every day, so people might be working. Not
He's got a reward for you.
Oh, sweet.
So that's something new I'll probably be doing. On Fridays, we're going to be playing Model Playthrough with subs. If you're a subscriber, you can join in that. We do that every Friday for 2 hours. We're doing the Calamity mod right now. I think we're just defeated Skeletron last time, and we're going to be moving to hard mode pretty soon. Oh, there's actually some new bosses. No, there's one more new boss we have to fight, and then we can go to hard mode, I think. So you're a little bit behind and getting caught up on that. Saturday is Expert Hardcore Yo-Yo only. That I killed Skeletron last time, so yeah, Wall of Flesh fight will be coming up the next 2 weeks probably. Probably this week I'll be preparing for Wall of Flesh fight. Other than that, you'll probably catch me playing some Company of Heroes. I'm going to become the greatest Company of Heroes 2 player that's ever existed because there's an open market for a good one.
Did you play Wolf yet? Did you play Grief yet?
Play Wolf? Oh wow, Grief. Wow, he's so bad.
Is he bad?
He's super bad.
Did you play him? You didn't play him.
I full on crushed him.
Really?
He is
Play Wolf.
Yeah, no, let's not be mean to Grief because
play Wolf.
Play Wolf? I heard Wolf is worse than Grief.
Is he?
Yeah, Fat told me he played against Wolf and won, and Wolf laughed.
Oh really? Maybe.
Yeah, he's like,
all right. There you go.
Done here.
That tells you how bad I suck at it because they were.
Fat's really good. Fat's fantastic. He can go on par with me.
Okay.
Yeah. He kicks my butt sometimes. Fat's fantastic at it. Swift has recently picked up. A lot of people have recently picked it up. Your initial presumptions about Grief and Wolf being good at this game?
Wrong. There you go.
Well, I don't know about Wolf. I haven't played against him. Oh my God, Grief does this thing. So it's World War II. It's a World War II setting, and he does this thing where he gets as many soldiers as he can and puts them all into a little tight ball, and he just moves them forward at you. So that's it. There's no strategy. Nothing else involved. Just looks at him, and I got a tank and I got a machine gun, and they're like, it doesn't go great, guys. World War II. There's automatic weapons there. Anyways, you guys should definitely check out Company of Heroes. Definitely do not watch Grief play it. Grief, I hate you. That's all I got.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it very much. I know we went super way over time. Larry, I blame you.
Okay.
You're the best. You're the best community. Yeah, I love you so much. Stay motivated because that's the most important thing. Stay awesome because you know you are. And we'll see you next time. Oh, also remember, stretch.